Just a show of hands. Who can speak Draconic?
Me.
I don't think my character can.
Anyone else?
Okay, Richard, your case.
Nope.
Let me check.
I can speak Draconic. I'm going to be the goddamn translator, aren't I?
Unfortunately, due to the lack of ability to talk. Oh, just a heads up, a lot of the dragons here, they don't like short people.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, they're kind of racist against everything shorter than 5 foot.
I think I'm 6 foot.
All right.
3.
So, I almost thought that Speedy disappeared, but he didn't.
Yeah, no, he's just over there. Because he's getting scanned in at that point.
No, not that. I'm talking about the character sheet thing.
Oh, no.
I couldn't find it at first, but then I found it.
But yeah.
Let me check. Languages. Yeah, no, I only have Common and Elvish, so I don't speak Draconic. Which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
Alright.
Damn it, I'm the translator then. Fine.
No, actually, the people that can speak Draconic are you and Justin. So. There's at least 2 Draconic speakers.
Well, they'll be racist to Justin, though.
Yeah, they're racist to me. Look at me. Everything bullies me. Even tinier dragons.
And technically, if Owl were here, Owl would be included in that.
You do look very bullyable, let's be real.
I know. No need to rub it in.
Who is Owl?
Owl would be squishy. So the slime.
No.
I think I understood what he was doing.
Who?
Yeah, he was making a joke.
Yeah.
They.
Yeah, I got it right away.
Anyways.
Somebody here is possessed by an owl. Who? Yeah, that's the thing we don't know.
So, what do you guys do now after you guys have stabilized 2 baby dragons?
I just fall out and fall from nowhere and you're like, where the fuck am I?
I see your sudden appearance. I'm all like, whoa, dang, where'd you come from? Well, you're more than welcome. We're in a petting zoo. There's half good dragons, and then these guys unconscious on the floor are bad dragons.
Then why aren't they dead?
I show up and I'm like, what year is it? Wait, where's Squishy? Where's Squishy?
Your eye goes and says, Squishy is fine, don't worry. He might be back soon, no idea when.
And I just, because I'm still in hysterics, I'm going to drop down to my knees going, what?
Yeah, you cut out.
Yeah, you totally cut out.
Oh, I was having my character drop to his knees and shout out, why?
Yeah, we did hear what you were shouting out. We did hear you shout out.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I was just saying why.
Tell me why.
Because this dragon has a heartache.
Tell me why.
Because
let's not do that, especially not when we're now recording.
Yeah.
That's actually a good way to prevent people from recording it. Just keep doing copyrighted stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's very bad.
Okay, do you guys want to see this back?
All right. So, someone have a healing ability so we can give this dragon 1 HP so we can question it. Though I would recommend restraining it with either rope or someone with a really high grapple.
I mean,
yeah, Speedy does.
Okay, what do I have?
Can offer
healing
a lot of healing stuff.
Okay, so we one of the dragons that is passed out, we tie it up really good, and someone has their hand on the dragon's neck to prevent it from thrashing about when it revives. I'm like, okay, whoever's got the healing ability, go.
Okay, I guess that's me.
Do it.
That would also be me. Don't worry.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna stabilize him.
And I hide behind the giant turtle.
Oh gosh. Why are you using me as a meat shield? Justin's right there.
Hey!
You have multiple shields.
I'm not a meat shield. I'm a backliner.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm going to stand behind Justin.
Yeah, I hate you too.
That doesn't protect you at all. He's short.
I can pick him up.
Congrats, he can't step at your balls.
Grog hears all this and comes over like, what are you guys doing?
Questioning the dragon.
And
Using
Grog
Also,
Justin as
where
a
are
meat
your
shield.
clothes?
people.
Also,
where
green
are your
person.
clothes?
And why are you naked?
Yeah. Where are your
Ah,
clothes, sir?
barbarian. Clothes are for civilized people. Dirty,
Fair point.
civilized people.
Grog has a way of words.
Yes. In which case, upon hearing these words, Speedy is now wondering, should I even be wearing clothes right now?
I have to
Should
be
I-
wearing clothes, otherwise we get in a lot of hot water with the higher ups.
Well, being technically a turtle, I don't think there's much to see. So
I mean, by
could've-
technicality, I would say that you're probably not wearing clothes. You're definitely
Who?
not wearing armor.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, my profile pic shows that I have clothes on, so that's what I was going with. But I'm wondering, like, I've now got my character upon hearing the words of this barbarian. I'm going, should I even wear clothes? Because my character does have clothes on.
Alright, fair enough. He just doesn't have armor on.
Yeah, because he doesn't need it. He's
No,
got his
it's the
shell.
fact that he actually cannot wear armor as a turtle.
Oh, right.
So,
Yeah.
so who's
Wait.
doing the healing spell? Like whoever's if somebody's doing a healing spell, like
Okay.
cast it so I know how much to heal the dragon.
Yep.
I did. Right?
Oh.
No, you know.
I
Not on
didn't.
me.
Okay. Is it
Nothing.
Cure Wounds I'd be using?
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever
Alright.
low level spell. We only need 1 HP.
Alright, so Cure Wounds. How am I doing that again? Cure Wounds. It's been a while, sorry. I don't see Cure Wounds in an action thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Level 1, yes. There. I did it.
Yay.
Yay, he says.
Heals him for maximum HP. It's like, god damn it.
Now, before he actually regains consciousness, does who has the highest animal handling at the moment?
Technically, yeah, technically that should have been probably rolled with wisdom. I'll be real, but yeah. Because keep in
What?
mind,
That's
you're a multi-class person, so like you have to change your wisdom. You have to go to spells to make sure that your modifier is correct.
Okay, so
I'm a paladin and a sorcerer, right? No, warlock. Those are both charisma based. So my spellcasting ability would be charisma then.
I mean, we're continuing regardless, but yeah.
Right.
all right. So what happens?
The dragon gets up because it was stable.
Uh-huh. And is it immediately thrashing, or is it listening and watching what happens?
It's probably just saying in Draconic, I knew you guys were evil.
All I hear is grunts and growls. I look at our translator. What do you say?
He says, I knew you guys were evil, but then I reply, if we were evil, why would we heal you? I reply back.
Evil people do mysterious things.
I hug the dragon.
Since this
Luke,
one was
it's
not
not-
attack, since this one did not attack him or was not attacked by him, it's like, you are a good person.
What about me? I've done nothing.
For you are evil by association.
And I technically just got here around them.
You evil.
I healed you! Of course, I don't understand that. So I wouldn't actually be saying it.
You know angry growling when you hear it.
Actually, to be fair,
That could be true.
it would reply back then because it wouldn't understand you either.
Oh,
I forgot about
okay.
that.
Is that?
Yeah.
I say what it says to him, and then it was like, then I reply what he says back.
Okay, so you're
Okay,
being
so
our
then,
literal
fair.
translator.
All right.
Yeah.
I asked, what defines as evil? If you could ask him that, please.
So I ask him that question.
It goes and says, Bo's evil.
What?
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 We didn't even. I don't think I understood what you said.
Yeah.
Like
Said,
it just sounded like
Bo's
gibberish.
evil.
Bows.
I don't have a bow. I don't think. Let me check my inventory.
Bows. As in FOES. Bows.
BOWS.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't have a bow
Technically
either.
Technically speaking, I don't have a bow. I have crossbow.
Yeah, and
I have a
I
staff.
have
Yeah, I do
neither
have
of
a
those.
crossbow. All right. I never use this crossbow thing anyway.
Oh,
Who
I
has
have
the
a heavy
highest strength?
crossbow.
I'll just pass my crossbow to them.
I don't want it, and I have a heavy crossbow, and I don't want it because I barely use it anyway.
I already have a light one, but I take the ammo.
I'm gonna put my heavy crossbow on the floor to show I mean no harm.
I'm not efficient in it.
It starts trying to nominate your heavy crossbow, but still is unable to do anything to it.
Okay.
Do we have any more crabs? I say this to
Yes,
Casper.
a lot. Like a
A lot
lot, a
of them.
lot.
Offer him a crab.
Yes.
We already did that.
I thought we did that only to the good dragons. I don't know that we traded it for the
I
evil.
tried
tried
to
it in
offer it a
combat.
crab. The other one down here.
We actually tried it in combat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I really tried to befriend the dragons because Grog likes dragons.
Hmm.
I'm just looking through my
Why-
pack for something. It's like, why do I have a crowbar? Puts the crowbar back down.
By the way, Grog is still covered in blood from trying to kill that other dragon.
He
Yeah.
did his best.
Yeah, he did his best, but even guidance didn't help him.
hmm
Hmm.
So he doesn't like crossbows, but he's already seen us with the crossbows, so he still thinks that we're evil. Question is he associated with the petting zoo dragons or is he his own faction?
Yeah, so I
Well,
translate that to it.
Yeah.
I ask him, are you part of the petting zoo?
Because it says, no, that's younger.
Ah, okay. So I say that back, saying, oh, it's only the younger ones that are in the petting zoo.
I was about to ask how old is he, but that's irrelevant. So if he's elder, the other dragons, the good dragons, probably wouldn't like the fact that we're killing their graduatees. So dang, I really wanted their skin for leather working. Fine, something else.
No.
By the way, can we talk about the fact that we form an inverted cross? We are very satanic right now.
Anything
No,
will help with their
no.
summonings.
No, to be fair, it's only satanic if there's a pentagram.
I can arrange that.
Don't.
Please don't. We already are demonic enough.
So I guess the
no,
next
we're not
obvious
in-
question is how do we pass by the dark areas in safety?
I asked him that question as well. Well, I translate it.
Not possible.
Impossible? Oh, password. Can you give us the password?
No, it said impossible.
Oh, I heard
impossible.
password.
I heard
Yeah, I
password
understood
as well.
password.
I heard impossible.
I heard
Impossible?
impossible.
Hmm.
I asked the dragon, "Are you sure? We just want peace."
And intel.
No, just peace. Don't do that.
Well, I mean, he doesn't understand me, so
Fair, but still.
I
Body
just
language speaks louder.
crafted with my staff quickly.
I repeat, body language speaks louder than words.
Yeah.
well, I mean, this is just between us. My character doesn't say this because it's I don't understand Draconic. So, if that's not the case, who is allowed to the dark areas? Perhaps we can do a disguise-based thing.
It goes and says, featherless.
What?
Featherless is what I heard.
Oh, featherless.
Fellow us.
Oh,
Fellow us?
fellow dragon.
Yes, as in its friends.
Mm.
It's
So-
only
Wait,
dragon
is this because Grog is green?
Really is racist.
Yeah.
Ultra naturalist dragons.
They think I'm another dragon because I'm green.
People say
I
it's
mean-
not easy being green. At this particular circumstance, it's actually easier.
I was going to say, you're taking the
Ain't
piss.
being
You're taking the
cheesy.
piss now, Lucas, saying it's not easy being green.
I didn't
No,
even say it.
no. It's not easy being cheesy.
Eat too much, you get a little queasy.
No, you just get blocked. Cheese blocked. Ah, but
Make it stop. It hurts.
I
I think
So,
I just took psychic damage.
So, how big is this elder dragon? I mean, it's not an elder dragon, but older than the petting zoo dragons.
And
I ask him that.
Well, I mean, he's a dragon. I'm just asking the DM. How big is it?
massive.
Like, how massive is massive? Like, are we talking like the size of a horse? Size of
You'll
a...
get to it.
No, this dragon in front of us,
Oh, no, it's about the same size as the other ones.
which is
I think it's like small.
how small?
Oh, no, it's medium.
Okay, how big is that? Like, give me proportions, something I can equate it.
About the same size as a typical human. So about
Same
like so
size
you
as
have
a
a 5 by
human,
5
you
tile.
say. A
I'm
human,
taller
you
than the
say.
dragon then.
Does anyone have disguise?
Nope.
Dang.
I mean, no, I don't have deception, but I do have a pretty high deception for not being proficient.
Well, I mean, Grog will probably be fine since he's both green and he's known as not evil. But if we could disguise ourselves, we might be able to pass through the shadow areas unhindered through deception. But yeah,
I mean, I have
No.
disguised self.
I
Well,
could
pulling
persuade
for
you to escort us past the other dragons.
I could too. To be fair.
But you don't speak Draconic, so it won't work.
hmm
Fair point. Fair point.
Quick, teach me Draconic.
Right?
You know that takes years to teach.
No, actually, it takes about 10 weeks.
Exactly. 10 weeks is years in D&D.
Are we
Actually, next
ignoring
time
the guy that said I know Draconic and have disguised self?
I'm gonna try and persuade it to help us go and get through safely.
Yes, we are.
Here goes
I'm gonna
says,
help
no
his-
help
I'm gonna help
evil
his-
people.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna help his persuasion if it's needed.
I mean, it auto fails because this thing doesn't. This thing just views you guys as evil.
Okay, fair. Then I won't use inspiration to help him.
All right. So,
Could
my
I
is able to-
persuade him to help us?
their perception seems to be stronger in the dark, true, but they weren't able to pierce my imp's invisibility when it went down the hall. Now, I'm not saying that will guarantee us passage, but worst case scenario, we can just find a potion of invisibility and bypass it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Grog just wants
And
to go deeper by himself and see if maybe he can just talk them into it helping.
That's a great idea. Hey, Grog, how do you feel about that?
Grog is the one who came up with idea.
No, would he say it in those exact words?
No, Grog would be like, why don't Grog go first?
And I say, Grog, that's a great idea. Go for it, buddy.
Okay.
And this is where Lucas dies again.
Wait.
Does
Someone
Lucas actually?
cast.
Do you actually see it past that point, or is it now darker room?
I see kind of I can see up to like right here.
I mean, there is still a glowing crossbow bolt in that room.
And all the way over here.
You want me to go with him? I can do stealth.
Whoa, wait. First, did the dragon say you were evil or not evil?
Evil.
Then don't go. Trust me, they hit like a truck.
They hit like a truck, you say?
Yes, if any harder, and I would have been isekai'd.
I could do a bard and try seducing the dragon.
You'd have disadvantage to the fact that they think you're evil.
Could it be that the tank could probably take a few hits?
Likely, but since they're dragons, they have flight, and it's difficult to keep them grounded or rooted.
I also
As I
have
go
light.
past, I hug this dragon, by the way.
Fair enough.
Actually, does Grog have any damage on him?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, then we should probably do a short rest first. That way I get my spell slots back, we're all healed up, and we would be ready for anything that happens.
Okay.
So yes,
That's
short
fine.
rest.
I mean, I don't need it, but okay.
Yeah, keep in mind that basically just returns his spell slots. How many hit dice are you guys doing?
Sorry, what?
For short rest, it's actually using hit dice, not actually like just healing HP.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long rest, you're thinking.
I'm thinking Baldur's Gate 3 mechanics. A short rest normally does half HP, but yeah. But so give me a brief overview of the mechanics of short rest then.
So basically, like it's the typical stuff of warlocks do go and get back their warlock spells at that point. However, no healing is done unless you choose to spend one or more hit dice at the end of the short rest, up to the maximum number of hit dice you have, which
And
is
how
equal
easy
to
is
the
it to
character
get
level.
more hit dice?
So basically, you just level up in the starting classes, and then that will give you more hit dice. And you basically just roll it at the end of at the end of the short rest, and essentially it'll go and regain hit points, and you'll add the Constitution modifier to it. So if you have 5, then the base that you can heal is 6.
Yeah, I think I'll save those. Those sound important, and especially since we can easily retreat if necessary. So I'm just going to do it for my spell slots.
Keep in mind, when you go and get when you go and finish a long rest, it will actually like regain all of your hit dice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then if it's replenishable on long rest, then I'll go ahead and use them.
I mean, I could also just use a spell slot for Prayer of Healing.
Save those. You can use those while in combat, and you can only
Prayer of Healing will require a casting time of 10 minutes. So it's actually not.
We can do that during the short rest. Because isn't a short rest like a little longer than 10 minutes?
I mean, yeah,
4 hours.
he can cast it during the short rest if you guys want to do that.
I also summon Mr. Teeth. That takes 10 minutes as well.
Fair.
Yeah. I think a short rest is 4 hours and a long rest is 8.
Okay, cool. So short rest, I'll get my spell slots back. I'll get a little bit of health, and I'll get my minion back. Perfect.
Yeah.
Can I spend 2 hit dice on the short rest?
Yeah. So just roll 2d12.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be +8 for 1. It was only Lucas that would be a D12 because, like, for him he's a barbarian.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then that would be +13.
So that's the Constitution modifier. So mine would only be a +1.
And you would also be a D8 if you expend any of them.
So how many dice do I have per long rest?
You have eight hit dice.
All right, and that amount that is healed is dependent upon the roll. So yeah, I'll roll 2 hit dice as well.
Yeah.
But,
okay, so then roll 2d8. Anybody else using hit dice?
Nope.
Yeah.
spells?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a lot of, but it's okay. It's okay. That's the amount that I will heal.
Well, I will also take 2.
All right.
Okay, are you
I will
doing
be-
2 cleric ones or are you doing 2 sorcerer ones?
Give me 2 minutes, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Sorcerer.
Okay, so then roll 2d4. I was like 2d6.
What now?
Just
4
go
or
over.
6?
Yeah, like go over to dice is on the right and just click dice and roll 2d6 in there.
Or you could just.
It would be on the left.
I didn't even know that was there. I've been typing out my stuff by typing in /roll, then the thing I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, so
do, but yeah.
Justin, that would be +9.
Well, that's Crafter. That's actually a good way to do it when you need to add a modifier. If you're
Yeah.
not adding a modifier and it's a flat dice number, it's easier and quicker to just do the little select how many dice you're rolling and then
Crafter,
roll.
did you already add 7 to your character? Or...
Yep, just did it now. I forgot about the modifier, so I put on an extra 2.
I just wanted to confirm whether or not the modifier was done.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I guess that's the short rest then. Justin's at 33 out of 53.
Well, it's better than 24.
Better than 7.
Did you really eat that much?
Wait. No, never mind. I'm not gonna do it. Actually, wait. I'm a paladin, right?
Yeah.
Lay on hands. Doesn't that heal?
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't. It doesn't do a spell slot. So.
Yeah, but you only have the total of 20 per long rest.
Right.
Oh, 20 is a lot per long rest.
Yeah. So. For Justin, what I could do is I could lay on hands during that short rest, and he'd get extra HP.
You could, yeah.
I mean, technically, you could do it like immediately after the short rest too.
Then I'm gonna do it. Justin, hold still.
He's gonna touch you.
So how many
Yes,
of you?
I'm going.
How
I'm
many
going
of the
to
pull are
touch
you
you.
using? Like the full pull, or are you doing like a marginal amount of it?
I'll do half of it, so that's 10, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'll do 10. That way, he's got 10 HP more than what he would have gotten from his hit dice.
Yep. All right. So the short rest stuff has been applied. Wait,
And I want to script how I did lay on hands. I go, Justin, hold still, and I put my claw out and put it on his back and start rubbing his back.
Wow.
How fast are we talking here? Is it like a
Very, very slowly and gently.
Oh no.
Are you also saying there, it's fine?
Exactly.
Oh, and by the way, because it is important, keep in mind, this thing did not get up.
It didn't?
Nope, not up.
Is
Okay,
it
so
still
down.
classified as stable?
Yeah, it's still stable.
So, if we wanted to really show we don't mean any harm, we could stabilize that one too.
Whoa,
it's
whoa,
already
whoa.
stable.
I think
If it wasn't stable, then either it might have been dead already at this point, or B, a like it would still be in the same state that it's at right now.
I'd like to roll
fair.
Arcana because that doesn't seem natural.
Hmm.
It would be nature actually with this case.
Oh, nature. Okay, nature. Here we go.
Why is it
That
with-
would be a 4, unless
Oh,
you're
yeah.
using DM inspiration.
Nah.
I'll do a nature to try to. I've got it
Yeah,
on
Give him
normal roll.
guidance.
I'll do nature.
Oh, dang.
Dirty 20. Both of us dirty 20. Nice.
Okay, you guys can tell that like
Okay,
it
no need for the
seems
guidance.
that might be like somewhat regaining consciousness, but it should be fine for the most part for a bit.
Grog,
I thought we
always
were
what
there.
does Grog think?
We can always sacrifice Justin if it does get hostile.
What does Grog think?
I will either shove a fireball up your
Grog
ass, or
has
I
no
will
clue
not
what to
hear
think.
you.
I also have fireball, sir.
Yeah, but
No.
I'm the party cleric.
Now, hold
Could
on.
be-
Here's an idea. Grog is listed as good guy. Is there anyone else here listed as good guy by these dragons?
No.
Yeah,
All right.
clearly not.
Okay, then my proposal is that we deck out Grog with as many buffs and minions, so then he can go in there and try to negotiate a peaceful deal with the leader of this cave.
I like the idea. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Grog
So-
already volunteered.
So, right, but we're helping
Keep in
you.
mind, Grog
by
also
giving you
can't
support.
communicate with the dragons.
Oh,
He has the
Grog
best
doesn't
language
care.
of all: intimidation.
I'm gonna
I
give an
intimidate the
unseen
language to
servant.
learn it.
All right, so here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna cast unseen servant. All right, and I'm
Okay.
going to have the little servant that looks kind of like a doll of Mara just follow him.
I make Mr. Teeth go invisible. I give him all the usual buffs and stuff, and I say, defend Grog here with the best of your abilities. Then, oh, go ahead.
I cast Sanctuary on Krog. That's a quick.
I think Sanctuary is stationary, and if the
Is it?
person inside the thing
I have no
moves,
idea. 1 second.
it goes away.
I thought it was on the person, like it was a mobile effect.
No, because I've seen the wording. I'm pretty sure it's stationary.
No, Unseen Servant can move like.
No, we're talking about Sanctuary, not Unseen Servant.
No, Sanctuary lasts for an hour. It's not concentration, but Unseen Servant
But-
is actually out to this range only. This is the
All right,
first way that
we were-
Unseen Servant can be.
Gordon, we weren't talking about whether Sanctuary is
If it
concentration or
moves
not.
with him or not.
Yeah,
No, it's in the same area.
exactly. It's
Yeah, okay, then
stationary.
never mind that.
All right. And let's see.
I mean, to be fair, he does
Oh,
have
yeah.
it, so.
Yeah. So I've sent the little Mara doll looking servant with Grog saying, "Go, my friend. Help to your best, and do not let him fail, or you
Yeah,
shall be
what-
failing me."
What are the limitations on this guy's self?
Can
You
Grog
can't
go
change-
forward?
I don't think
now?
you can change your height.
If only I was a mimic still.
Grog just starts leaving.
Whoa. Before you go, I got one more minion to send with you.
Actually, Family Sanctuary does go and pass through. Because it is
No.
actually more specifically on target.
Is it?
I use this thing, and I tell him to protect Grog.
I say that both of those are going to be considered bad, and Grog should go alone.
Gordon.
Well, I'll ask Grog. Grog, do you want this? Did you want one of the additional minions to follow you, or no?
No.
Okay then.
Do you have a different person in the party going join in?
Well, I mean, Grog's the only one that's listed as
No,
good
Grog
minions.
should go alone.
Yeah.
Say Gordon.
I mean, if I'm
I've
not
just noticed on my
inside, I
Eldritch.
could disguise myself.
And
It
do I
maybe
need
works.
with this
Are you
thing
going
that
to
I've got
disguise
here?
yourself as Grog?
Sorry, Richard. What was that?
With this thing that I've got on my thing, it's an Eldritch Identification Devil's Sight. Do I need to do a cast for
No.
that?
That's just
Or
automatic.
is it? So I can see at 120 feet.
Yeah.
So Grog good to
Alright.
go?
Grog,
Apparently.
good to go.
Okay, I hug the dragon as I walk past.
All right.
I say over comms, let us know if anything bad happens. We'll come to your aid. Otherwise, I wish you luck.
Hmm.
And also roll stealth.
Hello.
Okay, never mind.
I
Everything
wave
just
at
looks
the dragon.
over at you because as they don't know what you said at all.
Okay, I walk up to them and hug one.
Friendliness is a universal language.
Arm gets bitten off.
It looks at you like you're crazy, and the other ones seem to start hissing at you.
I hug them one by one.
Non-negotiable.
If this works.
Wait, can
Hug
our
the third
servant can mine and
Hug the
crafter
fourth
servants
one.
from unseen servant, can they even attack?
Well, mine
no.
can, but he's invisible.
Excuse me.
Mine can't.
And then I see something big this way, so I'm going to start heading this way.
I can't see anything.
Hello. Do you speak with Grog?
He goes says, "Oh, so a intruder came by."
Hello.
No intruder, just friends.
You don't hear this.
Yeah, you don't hear this. But to be fair, this one
Hello,
indeed does
my
speak
name's
common.
Grog.
Sorry, what was that?
Hello, my name is Grog.
And I just sound. All I can think of now is, "Hello, my name is Jeff."
My name's Jeff.
It
My name's
approaches
Jeff.
as saying like, "I will ask this only one time. What are you doing here?"
I have no clue. My friends wanted to be here to ask question to dragons.
What question are you asking for?
They never told me.
Oh, you can say over comms. You can ask us. You can ask us what we want. Say over comms.
The most important one. Do you want to buy
Nobody
crabs?
informed Grog why we're here.
Well, I mean,
Grog
you
was
know
just
why we're here
following
to
the
get
group.
crabs for stuff.
Ask him if they want crabs.
Do you want crab?
We don't even know what crabs are.
I say everything. Will you let me pass so I can show you what crab is? I say to Grog to tell him.
Friends ask if they could come deeper. Other dragons call him evil. I don't get why. Dragons very friendly. Very huggable.
They have bows, don't they?
Probably.
We drop the bows. Or
I don't.
Yeah.
I say overcomes. I don't. I have a staff.
I have a crossbow, not a bow.
I put my heavy crossbow on the ground, so
yeah, same.
I'm showing that I didn't.
Yeah, I will
any
do the
harm.
same with my light one.
Like because I did that, and they still think I'm evil.
Yeah, same.
I asked the dragon over the comms. Can he hear this or not?
No. He
Put the
only
comms
knows
on
about
loudspeaker.
Grog.
Put the comms on loudspeaker.
You cannot actually.
Damn it.
Mm.
I say over comms, Grog, ask them if they could come here or if we can go over there safely to communicate.
Friends are asking if you could come so they could ask questions.
So be it.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Grog's
don't forget
still
to ask
very
if you can.
confused.
Don't forget to ask if you can hug the dragon.
Can I also hug you?
For what purpose?
Because hugs.
Hugs are great.
If he allows you to do this, it will be a pity hug.
Basically, yeah.
Please
Grog
allow him
will
to do
take
it.
Vanilla hug.
Please
Grog
do
will
the hug.
take pity hugs.
I mean, nothing else. It knows that if you try to do anything, it can easily murder you because you're solo.
Yeah.
Grog gives it its pity hug.
A very loving barbarian.
I'm gonna ask, since Grog is a barbarian, how hard does he hug?
Yeah, good question. Because I still feel sorry for the little ones.
Okay, he
Yeah.
starts hugging the little ones again, one by one.
It's getting to the point where I'm starting to think that he's the Heimlich killer.
It's like because he's so used to hugging dragons. It's like when he tries to hug a human, it'll be like.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
Grogno hugs humans.
They squish.
Humans evil.
Ouch.
But I'm not a human.
Good
Same.
thing we don't have a
Neither
human
am
in the
I.
party.
Yeah, no.
we're-
Oh, so what you're
They
saying is
voted for the orange one to be in charge. Humans evil.
so he's a human fighting barbarian.
He hugs the unconscious one again.
Fair.
Ah, yes, he is a human fighter.
Yep.
With the class barbarian.
Grog just
Yeah.
comes back with like this fully grown dragon.
Indeed, yeah.
Friends.
I
No
put my
pet.
claws in. I put my claws up in the air, like to the sides, to show I've got no weapon on me that I will hurt them with.
You just see me mutter.
The
It's like, please
crossbow's
don't
still
be.
on the ground right in front of the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
What
Yeah,
He
I
is-
looks
just-
over at that and says, like, "Is that what all of you have?"
I just look at him. I look at the dragon and go, I can put the rest of my weapons down if you want.
No, I'm just needing to know whether or not they know the difference between a bow and a crossbow.
They just said bow, so we assumed that meant any kind of bow that fires any kind of projectile.
Is anyone wearing a bow tie?
No, I think.
Then I think we're
Grog
good.
can wear a bow tie if you want. Still completely with just underwear. He's just wearing a bow tie around his neck.
I just like you just hear me. You just hear me mutter. It's like, please don't be as crazy as the dragon that I know.
Can you imagine if we gave the crabs to the dragon in a box with a bow on top?
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just basically
would be
it's like
that?
It's like, here, we got you a gift. It's like, get that bow away from me.
All right. So who has high charisma? I know our paladin has high
Grog does.
charisma.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So who has
Yes.
Grog has a
Sia,
19.
hi.
that?
I have maxed out charisma. What is yours, Justin?
17.
Yeah, mine's higher.
Yeah,
Mine
his low
is-
stat is 13.
So
Yeah.
it's Joker and then Grog as the most.
My charisma is at 20.
Oh, mine's 18.
As is mine. As is mine.
Okay, so you would either you or I should do the negotiations. Did you want to take point?
Sure.
All right, go for
What
it.
question?
I'll provide support.
What should I be negotiating? Like, what should I be saying?
The objectives are the same as the last one. We're trying to get a mineral sample, a few crystals, and just general intel about this cave in exchange for crabs and hugs, apparently.
I just go to
Right.
the dragon. I just go to the dragon and just like, you don't know Tori by any chance, do you?
Goes and says like, you mean the topaz dragon?
Yes.
If I recall correctly, she has shown up here, but that's been usually rare.
I was like,
God.
I'm like, oh, of course. She does this. You see me rubbing my eyes.
All
'Cause I
right,
have to deal
so
with that dragon.
Oh, and also intel on any weird priests that might be walking or running through here.
okay, so I'm gonna make all those points of negotiation with the dragon. Do I roll persuasion?
I mean, it goes and says, as in response to the priest thing, I don't know any of those particularly off the top of my head, but whether or not the master knows, no idea.
So do I do persuasion for the rest?
For the most part, it's answered the rest, unless there was a question that I didn't know.
Oh,
Okay.
mineral samples, general intel, few crystals in exchange for some crab.
Hello.
And now Squishy shows up.
Yay, Squishy's here!
Another random pop-up out of the void. Yay.
Yay!
Great.
Hello there.
How wonderful.
During
Just
an intense
need to get
negotiation
used
with a
to
dragon,
void.
no less. I'm sure that won't complicate things.
Right?
Oh, Squishy's just in time for communication issues.
Yay!
Actually, this one
No
seems normal.
issues.
You just see Speedy see Squishy show up and is like, Squishy back! Like just really happy and saying Squishy back. And I rush over to Squishy and pick him up and go, where you been, buddy?
Welcome.
And now we have the full party. Yay!
Yay!
Yay. Another
on
random
in.
pop-up out of the void.
Wait, Chell,
Awesome.
Chell showed up?
Yeah.
Hey, Chell.
Hello.
Okay.
The
Yep,
void.
they're
So yeah, we
both
do.
muted. That's concerning.
They're probably doing something right now.
I'm sure the Chell is just being chill. Yep.
No, it's probably just much more that they're getting into the game. The
fair.
dragon just very much does not question this two getting in here. It's just like, yeah, whatever.
Reminder, I'm at work.
This is the most normal stuff today. I got hacked by an half-orc.
You just
Okay,
see me suddenly getting dragged off by Tori. Bye.
So, first step, try to convince the dragon that the crabs are of high quality and are worth trading. So offer him a free
Okay.
sample.
All
I'll
right,
translate this.
I go over to him and hold out a crab leg and say, "Here, try this. It yummy."
It goes in, tries it.
Does it like it?
No, it just immediately bites into it and then spits it out. Saying,
Oh,
that's horrible. Why would anybody eat that?
Must not like seafood. I look at the ground, but I can see his food. Yep.
Boo.
hey, I thought it was good. I
appreciate the pity, but in this case, we got to find something else he's willing to trade for. So ask him what he wants.
Mike Gibbs slap Crafted upside the head for that.
You'd have to lean over. Like I said, I'm really short.
To be fair, I think Gordon already stated that the larger dragon speaks common.
Yeah.
So we could just ask it without having to translate.
It was talking to me, so yes, it speaks common.
But I
Yeah.
think it would be better for negotiations if it's just one person and you wanted to take point on this.
Right. So I'm gonna ask, what could we get you to appease you to trade for some
Information, minerals, and
information, minerals, and gems, or whatever it was.
no, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, the gyms is not my that's not my field. You'd have to ask the owner for that.
Oh,
Of
geez.
course, you could go and see about asking her, and I'm sure that he'll just let you if you can get her or to do whatever he wants. But yeah. Anyway, as
I
for
just ask
information, it depends on what information you're asking, and I can tell you what I know, but anything I don't know, you'd have to ask the leader of the network.
So you're not the leader.
No, I am not.
Darn.
How do we get a meeting with the leader?
Yes. How?
Well, it depends on how interesting you are. Typically,
We have a lot of crowd.
well, the leader can
Yes.
be around at any point. The more interesting the individual, the more likely he is to be around.
Could Grog give them a hug?
Debatable. I doubt that he would like hugs. I fear he would more want his daughter out of here.
Is what?
You're in this cave?
Did you say his daughter?
Yeah. That's what I heard. But I feel like if he's the owner of this cave, he would be able to get her out. I'm guessing there's circumstances that keep her here.
It's like we can always look after his daughter.
Oh God. Why are
That
you
sounded
wording it that
suspicious when
way?
you phrased it like that.
Yeah. What are your dubious implications, Wretched? What are you gonna do to her?
I think the
Hey, just
name
'cause
it
I'm-
implies.
Just because I'm British doesn't mean I'm up to anything evil.
I don't know that I
I
was making
beg to
that.
differ.
I mean, it's you. You are very likely to do that.
Yeah.
All is fine
I like
until
how
you
all of
start
us are calling
wearing
him out for
round
it.
sunglasses. Then you are a Bond villain and we need to eliminate you.
You can try.
Yes.
I mean,
Anyway.
would still be worse if I would be doing it.
Well, he gave us an obvious end. We need to be interesting, and he's very interested in getting his daughter. We are a band of, I look at us, competent individuals who will see through any job we can to the best of our abilities. So, how do we get a meeting and express our willingness to assist to the owner?
I'm
Grog
pretty sure you
raises
said
his
get
hand.
the daughter out of the cave. Right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. not
His
not
hand
get the
raised.
daughter, get the daughter out is what he said. So yeah.
What?
That's what we meant.
Yeah.
Who's the one that asked about the meeting with the daughter?
Me.
Okay, Wretched, roll a wisdom saving. Roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh
Where
dear
is?
God.
Where are
I
you?
probably would have been best for this.
Oh no, it
There's
is
my-
wisdom saving throw actually. Sorry.
Oh,
God damn
never
it.
mind. Never mind.
Wait. Oh no, sorry. I keep there's multiple different saves. Yes, it is an intelligence saving throw. Sorry.
I'm crying out loud. Which one?
Intelligence.
Make up your mind.
Roll
I'll
All
try
of
the
the
first
above,
time.
Wretched. Roll everything.
Just roll an everything saving throw.
We'll do it live.
Okay, nothing happens to you, Wretched.
Oh God.
Was there something
Oh,
supposed to
God.
happen?
Who knows?
Maybe it was a meme attack, like just thinking or saying it would cause damage.
Oh, so like saying Macbeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Or
three
the
times
Momo challenge.
in a theater.
Or the Momo challenge.
What?
The Momo challenge?
But it does definitely
Well,
go and say like Well, definitely to get the leader's attention, you don't want to be using a week-old crab.
Crafter, go back to the beach and just harvest some more crabs.
Wait. The crabs were inside our bags of holding, which should have a stasis effect on them, or at least a slow of aging. They should be
Keep in mind, Squishy when said it was a week old because the dragon disliked it. That was
less
was not an
a
offer.
literal thing and more just a critique of the crab itself. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, if the leader wants the daughter saved, we'll need to know the details of how the.
Oh my god.
What?
We already said we're not. He doesn't want the daughter saved. He wants the daughter out.
Well, if the daughter can't get out, then they're in trouble.
The dragon does say, please do know, the daughter is indeed not in trouble.
Is it a logistical issue? Like, is the passages that lead outside too small?
We have no idea. She just refuses to leave.
Oh, it's a choice.
I could
So
just
she
try
was spoiled
persuading her.
brat.
Great.
I could try persuading her.
She's a spoiled brat. Got it. She wants to live off of daddy's money forever and never have to work. Got it.
Fill the room with a bunch of crab. Force them out that way.
I mean, when they start to rot, it could work.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't like crab, they'll encourage them to leave.
Wait, God, I could try talking.
Wait.
Go for it.
To the daughter.
Okay, you can try that, but I have another plan. I'm gonna ask this dragon, what is she most afraid of?
Everything.
Oh.
Well,
that's easy.
Grog asks, why don't we just pick her up and bring her outside?
Do you know how?
Her.
Yeah, there's that. And do you know how heavy dragons are?
No. 10 apples?
I'm gonna try and do persuasion.
Well, did you find her?
I feel like Squishy's about to say something.
Uh-oh.
Put
her in bag of holding.
Could work.
Grog thinks it's a great idea.
It's the issue. Like, if we had an opening big enough, yeah, but I don't think either of our bags would open wide enough.
On top of that, we still have to find out where she is.
I could just try and do persuasion just through, like, because she could just hear every single thing that we're saying.
Sure,
Quick
she could
question, though. We have a dragon in town that is shy of everything, and then we have a dragon that's scared of everything. Are these two dragons related?
I'm doing it.
That sounds like it.
You go. They gotta say like, what do you mean? And shy of everything.
Shy of any person. Sorry, I shouldn't say everything. Everyone. We tried communicating through the door. We tried communicating through notes. We got no response from a dragon in town who is the head librarian.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
Her?
And then there's the dragon that I have to deal with.
That's a you problem.
Whoa,
Yes,
wait!
that's
It
an
sounds like
easy
her. Is that the daughter we're supposed to get out of the cave?
Yes. She's supposed to have left to make her own lair a long time ago. She just refuses to leave for whatever reason.
We can play for her. In this case, lair hunters.
Well, that simplifies the finding her. Next step. So if we manage to encourage this dragon to leave, would the leader of the cave speak with us then?
Most certainly.
Okay, let's do this.
Yes, let's do this.
Back to town, guys. We have the mission.
Let's do this. I need to give her a hug.
Let's seduce the dragon.
That will be our opening salvo. That will be our grapple move to prevent her from retreating. Follow-up
What's
moves
seducing the dragon?
will involve crab and
Seduction.
other stuff.
All right.
Seduction can't solve every problem.
It solved all the problems before. I don't know why it wouldn't stop now.
Eh,
Well, because it could cause a different kind of dragon problem.
oh god.
And I'm pretty sure that problem could be solved with crab.
We told you to slay the dragon, not lay the dragon. Daddy.
Too late.
Exactly.
Well,
Slay the dragon. Lay the dragon.
I look at you.
Daddy.
I look at
Dragon
you with a
slime
weird eye.
half-breed.
I mean, are you sure you want to pursue that route? I'll let you go first if that's the case.
Sure,
Alright,
let's
and
do
now
this.
all of you are on the map.
Yay.
What
Let's
you've
do
done
this.
There's two of one person.
How?
One is
Mimic.
Where?
I was thinking changeling, but okay.
Where is this? Where was the second one of the same person?
He's in the library.
I mean,
He's in the library. Oh, yeah.
Let's kill it.
We
Two
convinced
crafters.
the book that they were a mimic, so that's also a mimic.
Ah.
Oh yeah,
How
right.
do you-
We gaslit a book into being a mimic. Totally
How do
forgot
you
about
do that?
Don't
How do
worry
you do
about
that?
it. Don't worry about it, but
worry.
it happened.
Perfectly.
It's like that room where all the things in there are mimics.
Oh god. Even the room is a mimic.
Exactly.
It reminds me of that Rick and Morty episode where everything turned into Mr. Frundles.
Oh god.
Or it's like when they made that with the incest baby one.
Oh god. Don't get me started.
All right. So, what should be our opening move? Because we only get one first impression, and I'd rather it's a good one. But yeah, I'd
Run
like to
at
hear you
them
guys'
and
thoughts.
give them a hug.
Good idea. Let's roll with that. Anything else?
Seduction.
What?
No seduction yet.
I don't think
Seduction
wait,
should be our
Rob?
last option.
I don't know that should be our last option because I feel like once you do so many interactions, they'll become tired and annoyed, and negative
Fair point.
connotations would be harder to pair with romance.
Fair point. Then seduction's our first option. If it fails, then we try other options.
Well, I recommend the hug first. That will immobilize. Then we'll go into romance if that doesn't work.
Well, think about it. If she's uncomfortable by the hug, do you think she's going to be comfortable with being seduced?
Sudoku. No, in this case, it's more like looking how she responds to the hug. If she likes the hug, then we can try the romance route. If she doesn't like being touched, the romance route will be a non-starter.
That's the point. If she doesn't like it, then we're not going to be able to do the romance route. So we have to consider the fact that most likely she's not going to like the hug.
So we're approaching the same problem with a different outcome. Gotcha. All right. If you want to do the romance route first, I will stand back and see how it pans out.
Go for it, Wretched.
Right, where are we actually supposed to be going? Here.
Yes. So the
That
blue
does
thing
not
is squishy.
answer. Yes.
I knock on the door.
That's a library. You could just go in.
It's a public library. You go
Yeah.
in, you open the door and talk to
Go
the
in.
mimic books.
Off to a great start already.
Yay.
I just go into the library and just be like, "Are these books mimics? I don't trust these books."
The biggest problem for every D&D party.
Yeah, I think
And
the rest of
dog.
us should stay out here. That way, if he does crash and burn, she only associates the bad stuff with him.
It's a mimic
point.
colony.
Good idea.
I like, hello, anyone here?
You go ahead and see the blackish Dragonborn go and say like, please give it down in here.
It is a library.
Yeah.
Like, what? I was like, is the owner
God.
around?
You're just gonna go flying through the damn door.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would leave an impression.
Just
And
see a
actually,
wretched guy's.
no, Wretched, go and do a wisdom saving throw. Oh, sorry, intelligence saving throw. Same thing.
Make
God
up your
damn
mind.
But in case Ratchet gets thrown out, always remember bats aren't the only one that are charisma based.
Okay, you kind of see the air with it as like you hear just like non-stop noises and stuff. And you take 26 psychic damage after yelling in the library.
Ouch.
Ow, sorry.
So it's like a really bad brain freeze. Gotcha.
Basically, yeah.
Sounds
Screw it.
like it hurts.
It does. Great.
Reggie wants a hurt donut. Reggie wants a hurt donut.
No. Just no.
Hurts donut.
Screw it. That failed.
Yeah.
What are you trying to roll charisma on, Alberia?
Whatever that was.
I'm
You
gonna-
don't
Psychic
see
damage, I think.
anybody besides the librarian.
Wait.
He starts flirting with the open air.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
He flirts with a mimic book.
All right.
Let's make it as stupid as possible.
Since it was
I'm
psychic
gonna-
damage- Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna turn to Squishy and say, he's taking too long. We need to help him. Let's go around to the other side, find a window, and try to give him pointers.
I could just see you guys just doing hand gestures like
Yeah.
like bodies.
Me, I'll just keep an eye on the front door and questioningly look at Mr. Teeth in his crab armor. It's like, did you upgrade it?
Actually, I would feel like Mr. Teeth would probably be out of the crab armor because he kind of died in it.
Oh, he wasn't in his crab armor when he died before. That's a thing he took to the deep to cement his legend.
Fair.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna move. I need you to move Squishy to right here. I've moved
All right.
because Squishy's on my shell still, right?
Yeah.
So I've brought him and myself over to this side of the library, and I'm looking through the window. I'm trying to get his attention. I'm like waving my claws in the air, going like, "Hey, hey," but like mouthing, "Hey, hey."
Okay,
I
roll
go-
stealth at disadvantage and Wretched go and roll perception.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Disadvantage, you said?
Yep, disadvantage because you're
I
trying to
failed
roll low.
regardless.
God.
Okay, he
Oh.
manages to go and see despite being virtually blind.
That's impressive.
What? I go
So-
to the I go to the library and ask if the owner's in.
The owner is usually in. It's just a matter about whether or not she actually finds people or sees people rather.
I was just saying her father asked us to speak with her.
Good luck.
It's nothing bad. She just wants to talk.
Speaking to her is the hard part.
I just like she's one of those, isn't she?
Yes, she very much does not want to get out of her room and does not usually go and meet with people at all.
So she's an introvert.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have any weaknesses, like any between like food wise, like sweets or anything?
Not that I know of. I very rarely see her eat anything, so for the most part, she could easily be, allergic to anything, or even just like absolutely into anything at all, and we would just have no idea about it.
Right. Trying to see if I have anything that can.
This town has a tavern, right? Or sorry, not town. This underground town. Yeah, underground town.
Yeah, it's a town.
Oh, okay. I go into the tavern and look around.
Okay. You see the general stuff that you might expect from a tavern, like probably a bar stool, or probably like various tables, probably like people drinking and stuff.
Okay, I run up to the tavern owner or the person at the head of the bar, and I'm all like, "Is there a goblin in here that specializes in psychic damage or psychic warfare?"
So you run up to the dwarf and say, he says, "Nah, there's a goblin here. What would you be asking about a goblin for?"
You know, a mind goblin. Haven't you seen one?
My goblin is nuts.
Ah!
Is Squishy
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I was just doing that in the meantime. Okay, you guys continue with the library scene.
But
So
are
which
you
door?
trying to knock on the librarian's door, or are you trying to go and knock on just the library door, or Al?
I go over just looking at the books, see if there's any secret passageways.
I would tell you right now, no need to go roll anything for that. You're not finding any secret passage.
What
I
a
could
boring
just see-
library. Doesn't have a
I
secret
just see-
dungeon or anything.
Did you
I
find
just-
the mimic book?
Yeah, you probably found the minute book.
I just slap it away like it's a puppy. He's like, no, bad.
No. It's like, I shall bite you if I had teeth.
I'm imagining the whole scene of him looking like, well, he's not going to find it, him looking for a secret passageway through the books. I'm imagining it as he's like pulling a book, being like, ah, darn, and then tossing it behind him, making him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just got massive book pile. It's like, nope, nope.
The librarian's assistant will be most displeased when he discovers you.
She.
Yeah.
It's like see him moving along each book. He's like, nope, 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 nope.
And then when he gets to the window, near me, he goes, hi, and then goes, nope,
Hi guys. Nope,
nope.
nope. And then I move on to this side. It's like, nope, 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 nope,
Grog.
nope, nope, nope. God, these books aren't good for burning. I mean, what?
Takes more psychic damage.
Yeah.
Nope, nope.
So what is Squishy's
Now in this room. Nope.
what is Squishy doing with the
Sir,
whole?
you're not actually
He
able to get into
paced
that room.
through a closed door. He's a ghost.
Yeah,
Kill
no,
him.
keep in mind,
Wait,
that
no,
door
he
is
was
locked.
She just wanted to knock on the door and see if there was any reaction from the other side.
Yeah,
Oh.
actually, yeah. I knock on this door as well.
Which door? Because like there's several things here.
I'll share my
The
screen.
one that you guys had said the librarian was behind.
Well, hold on. Let me share my screen so he
I was
can
trying to
see
keep
what
up with stuff.
I'm seeing.
All right.
It'll be easier if I share my screen for him, so he can tell me.
I
Like
assume he's
this
referring to
door,
like
this
that
door.
door.
There was.
Actually, the two of you behind
Was
the
that the
building.
one that you guys had tried doing with the note before?
Oh,
Yeah, that was the note one.
Okay, then I will
which
go over
door?
to that one.
Which door?
The one that you were at and pinged.
Oh. Okay, so then I have to be here because he's riding on my back.
Well, I was
Alright.
thinking of getting off your back just to go knock on the door.
Oh,
No repercussion
okay.
to you.
all right.
All right, fair enough.
Then I'll be
I
over
just
here.
wanted to knock on the door and see if there was any reaction.
You
Nope,
just
no
see
reaction.
you just see Speedy reading a children's book, being like,
Uh,
"These are pretty colors."
Is there any hole, like crack, that is more than an inch wide
We could check the
on the
outside, see if
door?
there's a window into the
Yes,
room.
there would indeed be an inch wide section.
Grog
Hey,
just
what?
walks in and says, "You guys are taking too long."
I go up to the door and knock it. I go up to the door and goes, "Do you want to hide a body?"
Yeah, when Grog comes in
Come
and
on, we
says,
can't delay.
all right. So when Grog walks in and says, what was it that Grog said when he walked in?
Y'all
Grog
taking
says,
too long.
"Grog, you guys taking too long."
Okay, so in reaction to what Grog said, I'm gonna be like, "Shh, I'm reading," and just shows him the picture book. So it's not even reading; it's just looking through.
Yeah, I'm singing the knockoff Elsa song
Yeah, I know.
through the door.
That's
All right, me and my clone from the outside of the building try to find any windows that lead into the locked room.
I would say probably
Yeah.
there's no windows into there.
You
That
have a
sounds like a
clone?
ventilation issue. Like if there's a fire, you're trapped.
Fair point.
She's also a dragon
Yeah, but
Wait.
that would ruin all the books.
and underground.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah, use up all the oxygen, die of carbon dioxide.
Wait. I know how we can flush her out now.
Are you going to burn the library?
No,
No,
no.
That was my
no,
next option.
no.
I
I
have
was gonna
created
say.
a clone of myself.
No, I was gonna say. I was gonna say. We could set up a tiny like candle
I
that
think
is
I brought
burning
something.
right.
There's three of me.
You can do what?
How?
I
Let
broke
Joker
something.
speak, guys.
Sorry. I was trying to say we could set like a tiny fire that's controlled right in front of the door, so that smoke is being, and then like blow the smoke through the cracks in there to smoke her out.
That would definitely remove the romance option.
Fair,
Yeah.
but it doesn't look like we're gonna get to the romance option anytime soon. So
If you're forgetting, guys, we can make our own entrance. We could dig underneath it. We're in a cave.
that
I
would
could-
also ruin the romance option, because think about it: busting into the room.
FBI, open up.
I mean, was Squishy gonna try to do something? Because I did answer that yes, there would probably be like an inch.
Oh yeah, Squishy can get in there.
Yeah. What do you see, Squishy?
We just throw Squishy through the inch.
You don't hear a response. Do you go in anyway?
Open the door.
The door, I will say,
God.
is locked. So, because I assume that
Chris,
somebody would try to open up the door
I
normally.
put Squishy on the lock so that way he can unlock it.
Do you want to build a Squishy?
That
And then
sounds
just try to
suggestive.
force
My
Squishy
snake.
through the. Okay, so Squishy goes in, and just simply because Elle's not here, I will roll perception. See about how good or bad that is. So Squishy just sees it as like a general like librarian's room. He can unlock the door, or if you want, but he mainly just sees a bed and then just a bunch of books scattered all over the place, but nobody else inside the room.
Are the lights on?
The lights are indeed on.
But there's no one home.
So like you.
Quite
So-
you.
Are they invisible, maybe? Someone with really high perception should go in there and double check.
That would be me.
Hi, look at Squishy's perception.
Yeah, that was a 12.
No, look at the
Right?
modifier.
Oh, the modifier. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty
Just
high.
rolled very badly.
Yeah. Yeah, he
So
had
wait.
a high modifier. I just rolled badly with him, apparently, because he rolled
Yeah.
a 5.
Yeah, you can have the best modifiers. If you roll badly, even a bad modifier could roll higher.
Yeah. Is there anything else that Squishy does? Such as like unlock the room, or is Squishy just going to look around?
Lock the room, Squishy.
There might be booby traps or stuff. You might want to roll Arcana or something that can help detect that stuff.
No, we're good. Justin, get your butt in here.
I hate you too.
Perks back
Alright.
out. Huh. So she's not even in there?
She might be invisible. Because if there's no other entrance, the door was locked, and the lights were on, chances are high they're somewhere in there, either invisible or in a book.
Yeah, the door is
Gordon.
unlocked though, so
Grog
Gordon,
comes
did you
in.
ever say? Did you ever say there was no other entrance, Gordon?
there is indeed no other entrance there.
Okay, I just want to be sure.
But you do
That's what I
now,
hear.
upon seeing into this room, see that there is indeed a window, seemingly like a one-way window.
Oh, so it doesn't even lead to the cave. Interesting.
Wait.
Grog says he just wants to give you a hug, please.
The empty room. Okay.
Give the room a hug then.
I give the
You
room a
all
hug.
basically see what Speedy does. So it's basically just a normal room with a one-way window. Jorg's the only one that would know the one-way window though. Well, I guess Squishy too. But yeah. Because I assume Squishy would have said talked about the one-way window.
What is a window but an enterprising individual's door?
Bonk.
Yeah. I didn't understand that, so.
Oh, the thieves use windows to get into houses, so they're an enterprising individual.
Gotcha.
You just see out into the town. That's basically what it is.
Wait, the same town?
Yeah.
I
What
say
are you rolling
overcome.
Arcana for, Wretched? What are you trying to perceive or get more knowledge on?
I say overcomes. Could someone please tap on that window? Because I see no windows out here.
I tap on the window.
Head break it.
Grog is not that strong, by the way.
Grog is very strong, I'll have you know.
No, he has like a 12.
Yeah.
You're a barbarian, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have full
What's the joke?
strength.
Grog has a very high constitution and a very high charisma. Very low everything else.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then there's me.
So
I'm
I
rolling
assume that somebody just like unlocks and like lifts up the window.
I do.
Well, I use perception to try and hear where the sound's coming from, because if they can see out but I can't see in, it's coming
Basically
from
the
here.
window kind of goes up, so like you can see a portion of the wall that now actually goes up rather than like, you know, is just wall. So you can see exactly where it's at.
So it just looks like a wall on my side, but it's a window on the inside.
Yeah, like it's clear on the inside, but it looks like a wall on the outer side.
All right, Grog, you want to try opening it?
He has. That's why I said you can see like where the window's at.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Grog ahead of the curb.
Indeed. Grog knows what's what.
Anyway,
How big is the window? Is it big enough or small enough for a dragon to jump out?
Probably about like more the size of a human.
Well, I mean, like the librarian was the size of a human when we saw them last in human form.
Like I would more say that it's like maybe like 15 by 5 feet. So
Wait a goddamn minute.
vertical it's 5 feet, but horizontal it's 15.
Wait a
I
goddamn
still have-
minute. Is the librarian the person we're looking for?
The librarian's assistant is the one you've been talking to. The actual librarian was a very shy dragon who was impossible to talk to before.
Could be pulling a switch.
also, I want to know who is this Hugh?
Leave.
You guys keep saying Hugh, man. I want to know who this Hugh is.
Yep. I got it.
Oh.
That's why I said leave.
You can have your Drake companion and hop out the window.
Where's the small child so we can throw them through the window?
Well, I'm
And
on
by
the
small
outside.
child, I mean small child. I mean Justin.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Both of them are outside.
No, I'm inside. I said I broke something. I somehow duplicated the token.
Yes, now we know who Hugh is.
Yeah.
It's Squishy's Drake
Fair enough.
companion.
The same Drake that just hopped out the window.
Yes.
Well, this is going nowhere.
Well,
leave
wait,
out
someone
library.
with acting skills say, gee, this sure is a nice librarian's headquarters. Would be a shame to knock over a few books.
Oh God.
That sounds like a very wretched thing to do.
It is a very wretched
Fine. I'll do performance.
Eh,
And roll an
Right.
intelligence
Okay,
saving
Al.
throw.
God damn it. If you guys kill me, I'm going to murder you in your sleep.
We'll stabilize you.
I will maybe hear you if you pay up.
Okay.
I don't like
Does he
that,
succeed?
okay.
He still's alive. He's just taken 19 psychic damage.
Ow.
How much?
19.
So he's
I just say,
down to
will you
6.
I just say, will you come out already? I'm not going to really hurt the books.
Okay, just cause Ratchet gets beaten to a pulp, I will use Cure Wounds at him.
No, he has not got. You've not seen a single thing. He's just basically been seeing all sorts of freaky things. Probably
Ooh, so
such as
normal.
like an ancient spider dragon.
So a normal Saturday then.
Okay, well then, scratch that, I will just give him therapy.
The therapist goes insane.
Yep, I will need
Yeah.
therapy after that.
Yeah, you'll need therapy just for hearing my therapy.
Healing words to make fix his mental illness. Accidentally cast Vicious Mockery.
Squishy hears no response to the hello there. Actually, I
Yeah.
guess that Squishy does, but only Squishy hears hi.
That's it. I'm going to try and seduce the room again. Just because obviously it keeps on happening in here.
Maybe this is one of those Flying Dutchman scenarios where the dragon became the building.
Da, 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 da.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Mhm.
Does that do anything?
No.
Damn it. Time to look for the librarian's diary then.
Oh God.
Wait, how much health do you have left?
Don't worry about it.
All right, it's your health.
No, we will.
I'll
Uh,
die
I
the way I
wrench it
came.
with a stick just because.
I'm
Squishy
glad
does not
I'm
hear a
outside the building.
response.
I'm just gonna go over here.
But Squishy does hear
Okay.
a response to the other one, specifically only Squishy. Thank you.
Wait, what?
Squishy went and said hello, then and smiled and whispered to say, "Do you want to play hide and seek?" And then finally replied, "You're very good at hiding," which then therefore she said, "Thank you."
Ah,
I have
But only
19.
Squishy heard all
she
of
is
that.
technically nearby. So she is technically nearby, but we don't know that. Only
Pardon.
Squishy does.
Do I
Well,
find
you
the
guys can
diary?
ask Squishy who he's talking to.
Well, did Squishy tell us though? Only Squishy heard it.
I mean, I think Squishy just literally says out loud, like, "Hello there, and you're very good at hiding."
So whoever is closest to Squishy should have probably heard it.
I was at the time.
Also, Gordon, I rolled
What?
19.
He's
What are
looking
you
for her
investigating?
diary.
I'm looking for the diary.
I called it.
Yeah, I would say you probably find her diary underneath like her bed or someplace.
Oh God.
I'm about to open it.
To be
I
fair,
repeat, watch it.
Squishy goes and hears Gins, only the one over there by the bed.
Short wretched.
Yes. She doesn't know his
Ah.
name.
I'll say it wouldn't be the first time I annoy a dragon. And it won't be the last.
And I asked you, do you think it's a good idea?
Every team needs a patsy.
Okay, so Squishy just randomly threatens Wretched, saying, "Stop messing with the bed. Do you want to throw it out a window?"
I turn around, it wouldn't be the first time, but fine.
Wait,
Or wait, maybe it's one of those banish type things. There is a thing to make someone out of phase with reality.
wait a minute. I just realized something.
What?
This dragon that we're supposed to be talking to, that apparently doesn't want to talk to anybody, is currently talking to Squishy.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second. What I just said. Doesn't
yeah.
want to talk to anybody, but is talking to Squishy.
And Squishy's the only one hearing it.
So what you're
True.
saying is the dragon is racist and only wants to associate with a specific type of person. Gotcha.
Or Squishy is schizophrenic.
Or that, yeah. I mean, they are hearing voices only they can hear.
I thought that was you guys.
No.
No, I mean for me,
Somehow,
the voice in my head.
You can go check the books, though. Uh-oh. But I just realized, I had that realization that, like, out of character, that, yeah, this dragon doesn't talk to anybody, yet they're talking to Squishy. It's like, what's so special about Squishy?
Wishy D's nuts.
Leave. Leave.
I think I will next up roll a monk, just so I can bonk you every time you do a bad joke. Or a fighter for extra bonks.
Kinky.
That's an idea. That's an idea.
Um,
What Al
to
just said.
Squishy, they say, sorry, still no.
So, does Squishy tell us, or does someone near Squishy tell us that they are in communication with the librarian?
I mean, it depends on how you guys go look over at Squishy and see Squishy just talking and to like the air.
Well, I'm still outside.
He's
I'm
going
just-
I
schizo
can do
again.
it. I can do it. Since me and him technically have a friendship that is symbiotic in nature.
An unspoken bond.
Yes. So I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Who are you talking to?"
I'm gonna heal up, by the way.
How do you heal
No,
up?
you need to die.
Potion of greater healing. How many do I
Alright.
need?
That would be
Need to heal.
4d4 plus 4. So let's see. That is
4d4.
yeah. That's 4. That would be 14 then. To
Okay.
be fair, the dragon also does say to Squishy specifically, uh, what info are you needing exactly?
And I'll do another one to heal up fully.
Do you even have these potions?
Yeah, I've got one more left after this one.
Okay.
I think we got it from the trader.
Well, as long as they're not poisoned, because you know how traders are.
Have I done that right?
Yeah.
Is that full health? Basically, no.
No, that's not for health. That would be. Plus 14. Would it be 14?
Ah.
No, it would be plus 10.
Wait a minute. I just came to a realization. Grog is a human fighter who is a barbarian, who likes giving hugs, and
Half orc,
I'm
actually.
trying to find someone that. Oh, what?
Yeah, half orc.
Half orc. He really could be the Heimlich killer. I said it in jest before, but
It makes sense.
Grog, you haven't killed people in other towns that unintentionally, have you?
Grog has not killed anybody yet.
Like how we said yes.
That is true. We almost got those dragons, but you saved him in your own special way.
Okay, Joker, you do know about the dragon now. Or you do know about the voice.
Okay.
Also, Justin, heal me the rest of the way.
Yes.
Wait, can't you just okay. Oh. Okay, good. So Squishy,
Yeah,
could you
and
ask
then
the librarian if
Well-
oh god.
let's see, we're trying to get the attention of the leader. We were coming
Right.
before to get the intel. Now we're trying to request her to go outside temporarily, just so we said that we did the thing that the dad wanted.
Well, I'm gonna have to. My character says I'm gonna have to ask Crafter to exit the room.
Technically that would be Justin.
Oh, that's
I'm
Justin.
still
And I'm
outside, so
assuming
I'm
that
not in the
Justin's
room.
over there.
Yeah, I'm just
Justin-
chilling at the window, maybe reading a book or something. I don't know.
I'm
Well,
still outside the building, so yeah, I'm outside the room.
oh, then it's just us.
I'm outside. I'll go
It's
outside
just
the
me and
building as well.
Squishy. So
Also, how much?
Oh.
So
yeah,
I guess
it's just me and
being
Squishy.
straight with the person would be a good starter. So see if they wouldn't be willing to go on a brief day vacation outside and then come back.
Yeah, sure. You can close the window and the door.
Am I allowed to stay inside?
I mean, the dragon hasn't voiced issue.
Okay. Because I'm like, making sure that, because I was asked to ask everybody to leave. I don't know if everybody constitutes everybody, including myself.
So, what do you guys say after you close the door in the window? Squishy's closing that door, so it just looks like a wall to crafter again.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Take a seat on the ground in the middle of the floor. Okay.
Yeah.
So I am right here. Well,
All right. Probably, yeah.
actually, no. It would be more like here. That's more middle.
Okay, while they are
Yeah,
going on,
yeah.
I cast Cure Wounds on Ratchet.
And he pays you 2 gold for it.
Yeah. 1 sec. I remember my
I need to
note.
remove
You
2
said I
gold.
need to cast
I
it.
already
Yeah,
removed it from
wisdom.
you.
How do I set that?
Yes.
Go on.
What?
I've
What,
already done
Justin?
the transaction. No?
Oh,
Yeah, help me out real quick. How did I set healing casty thingy for Cure Wounds to Wisdom? Because you made a note that I cast that via my Wisdom and not my Charisma.
So you go to spells. You see where it says casting ability? You click that. There should be a drop down menu to select none. For some reason, strength. Also, for some reason, dex. Some reason, con's there too. And then there's intelligence, wisdom,
No, I
and
don't see
charisma.
it, actually.
Scroll up to the top on spells.
Ah, yeah, there.
You see where it says spell casting ability?
Yep.
Yeah, you just click that box.
Ah, there. Okay, thank you. There it is.
anyway.
And then you cast a spell.
Yeah, Justin, go cast a spell. Anyway.
They go in. The voice says as that they are Emily.
And that's how you earn money as a cleric.
Still not a full price, full health. Damn it.
Since Speedy's or since Squishy is the only one talking to who we now know is named Emily, I'm gonna mute for a second and get a snack.
Okay, that's one way to gap some time.
No, actually, the reason why you're able to converse is because the dragon does have telepathy. I don't mind telling you out of character that that's the reason. So by technicality, it could have said everything. Yeah. Like you could have said everything to like any other person, just chose Speedy, or they just chose Speedy. Sorry, Squishy. I don't know why I said Speedy as opposed to Squishy. I guess because it just type it's like an S. So.
They are similar. Just a heads up, I'm puppeting a crab with Mage Hand and making Mr. Teeth fight it in the street for coin.
Fair enough.
Place your bet. I'm just doing. Let me do roll performance to get people to do the coin. Place your bets. Damn it, that failed.
Frog is being the up man with that. He's being the secret person in the crowd that's
yeah.
this is great.
Yep, fair enough. But yeah,
yeah. I'm
Emily goes
regaling.
in just essentially says like, I am just normally terrified of people. That's why. Anyway, I assume that you guys are drawing a crowd as I wait for Owl to say his response to that.
Yes, I'm having Mr. Teeth regale the crowd with his underseas conquest of the Crab Nation. Not with words, but with actions. You know, the puppet show. Anyone else have Mage Hand? I need an army here.
I can also offer prestidigitation to make
Yeah, that
some
works.
funny effects.
Oh yes, make the crab larger and more menacing.
What is this?
A
The
way to
conquest of
earn
Mr. Teeth
money.
in the underwater city.
Well, I guess I use prestidigitation. I had the spell name already.
Prestidigitation.
Thank you. I'm not a native speaker, okay?
No. You have to do it with a snooty flair at the end in order to do it right.
Okay, fair. But yeah, I use that to make the crab seem way bigger than it actually is.
Yeah.
Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast.
sure. I'll let it this time. Tell you that's a different spell though.
All right. Anyone
I
else have
know.
Mage Hand? We got plenty of crabs. We need more puppets.
Do I technically have Mage Hand?
I don't think you do. Do you have any spells?
I have a lot of stupid
Oh
stuff.
yeah, no, you do.
Yeah, I cast Mage Hand as well.
Yeah, more crabs for the army.
Oh hey, it's not concentration.
Yeah,
Go
no,
ahead
it's
and roll
not.
performance with your Mage Hand. Let's see how effective it is.
Wait, do I need to click on? That's
Sure.
not how you do it.
Minor and major illusion would work.
Oh yeah, that would work.
But yeah,
Do I need to roll advantage?
in a reply back to MLA Beans and Scared People's Owl.
That's not the right one. Performance. Where are you?
There's performance.
Oh dang! You do a really good
10.
job with that.
Mine failed.
Mid chance.
So Owl, so Justin is making a very good puppet, and Owl is making just a decent one.
What do you mean, me?
And then there's Ratchet doing meh job.
All right,
As
so
for,
Mr. Teeth. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, as for Squishy's thing, MD goes and replies back, not so much an exception, just much more that you seem to be easier to talk to, and then also that you didn't go rummaging around through my room.
I sneeze, thinking that I've been talked about. Right, I need to get going because I did not realize what time it was.
Fair enough.
That's okay. I needed to go at 1:30 anyway, and it wouldn't hurt to get an early start on that. That being said, let me wrap up this Mr. Teeth play. So after a stirring 3-part play of Mr. Teeth taking on many hordes of crab, he stood atop the corpses, donning his new crab armor and taking a heroic pose with a what would be a sword, but is actually just a crab claw, holding it up high in the air with victory.
And then proceeds to eat the crabs.
Oh yeah, and proceeds to eat the crabs.
Yay.
And let's see how the audience enjoyed that whole thing altogether. Performance, go! Yeah!
Yeah, I would say that they wouldn't give you, since that's a 21, not the 25 because it was technically not supposed to be rolled with advantage. I would say that would be a, like, probably 10 gold performance.
I don't consider that a win. Yeah.
I want at least 25% for my crab performance.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so
Bye, Richard.
2
Yes,
gold
you're
for you,
right,
2 gold for you. And yeah, there we go. So I will put 5 gold in mine.
Wait. Did Richard have to go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, Speedy can also say things too.
Oh. What was already asked?
Basically, saying like exception and like I assume that like Speedy's just like well Squishy's just relaying to like Speedy, everything. So for the most part, like the latest thing is just like not so much an exception, just easiest to talk to, and kind of a dig at Wretched by saying, yeah, at least you also didn't rummage through my room or try to disturb me.
Well,
I could go for some dessert.
So we're heading out for the day, or
Yeah, I should probably go sooner rather than later. Is there anything you
Yeah.
guys want to wrap up before I go, though?
I think we're mainly just gonna be wrapping up the thing with Emily, and then after that, like, no idea after that.
Yeah.
Well,
And
while we were in that cave, I took just a few rocks as the mineral sample, so that's the only part of the quest that we have thus far. We still need the information and the crystals.
yeah. But after we wrap up the session, I do have to go.
All right, fair enough.
okay.
As for what Owl said, and Emily replies back, fair enough. I can certainly see that based off of your other friends there.
You look out the window and see a imp trying to look heroic in a rather gruesome, macabre crab armor.
As for the reason why I hide, typically it's just simply because I choose to not be seen. And then the other reason is occasionally there are times where are opposed to being seen. I would prefer people to not. That way they're more likely to say whatever they feel like they might say. Better for information that way.
I'm gonna ask, is there a reason why you won't leave the town? Like, you could still do all this while you're out in another town. In fact, you get even more juicy information there.
Emily goes and replies to specifically Speedy this time. I choose to stay here. After all, there's a library here for me. Plus, I actually just don't really feel the need to head out. As for our Squidgy's question, they go and say, I am Emerald. Unless you're specifically looking for a dragon.
I say over comms, do they like crab?
Always the crabs.
Always the crab.
Always. It is always the solution. It has yet to not be the solution.
Wasn't the solution with that one dragon?
Yeah.
Technically, he wasn't the leader, so the middleman doesn't count.
Well, neither is Emily.
Yeah, but the daughter of the headman, by proxy.
Yeah, but still.
Besides that, they live in the town. They might have a more refined palate than the underling.
I mean, the young one, like the baby one, liked it. So far, the one that that actually told you to go to Emily, actually didn't. But yeah, Emily says like, not particularly. Why do you ask?
We have a lot of... Oh, right. Sorry. It's your thing.
I mean, to be fair, Joker can always say it.
Yeah.
Does Squishy take out a crab?
Yes. You see... Oh. I thought you said Speedy. Sorry.
I mean, does Speedy take out a crab? Speedy could try to take one out if he has a crab.
Well, I was gonna take out the crab and be like, I wanted to try this so bad, but I know I shouldn't. Just you see his mouth watering.
So he's just
to take
looking at crab mouth watering, correct, Joker?
Yeah. He wants to make it an offering, but he also wants to eat it himself at the same time. So he says,
Does Speedy place it down like in front of him or what?
well, he's gonna quickly ask, like, really hurriedly, like, because he's trying to to willpower his way not into not eating the crab for her, and he just quickly speaks, going, "Do you have a plate that I can put this on?"
But yeah, Emily goes and replies to Squishy, "Hey, never tried it. I have heard about it from Arya, but not really too much past that. Well, Arya and Sophia."
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. It could be yummy.
Do you guys back away from the crab?
I add to, yes. I add the it could be yummy to what Squishy had just said. The whole, would you like to try the crab my friend has brought out for you?
So I assume that you guys back up 2 tiles, and then you
Yes.
see a bat fly down towards the crab before they start numbing on it.
Hmm. And I just ask, how does it taste?
Mm. The bat goes and says, "I could see why Arya and Sophia like it."
Right?
Uh, uh, and then you see the bat slowly go and become that.
From what?
What is about 2 tiles in front of you?
No, I couldn't see it at first because I was still looking at the share screen, not the actual window.
Fair enough.
And for some reason, it's delayed on the share screen.
I mean, 2 pairs probably showing it to Discord.
Hmm. So, I'm just gonna go, you look very pretty. Why hide yourself away?
She goes and says, "I just prefer to not attract attention."
I mean, if I were as pretty as her, I'd be making sure people know.
Fair enough.
What?
Fair enough on both comments, Owl.
Yeah. I obviously agree with Squishy. I'll keep it a secret. Don't worry.
Oh wait, yes. So Squishy, you say that out loud to Emily, correct? Uh, and anything else from you all? Or is it just like the Emily stuff and then we wrap up?
Well, first, so they said they didn't want any crab, right?
They ate some of the crab and said they see why Sophia and Arya liked it.
Yeah.
So they do like it.
She likes it. Yeah.
Do they have any books that would be useful to any of our party members for our specific classes in exchange for crab?
So
I'm gonna ask that because it actually is a good idea to ask.
But yeah, like Emily seems embarrassed by the attention thing. But yeah, um, Emily goes and says like, crab is good. Uh, uh, I definitely do not mind having more crab. Yeah, and then like
What
you,
about the book?
uh, the book on as for the books on stuff, like for the most part, you can ask the regular librarian about them. They should know most of it.
All right.
Oh, and did you ask her if we could, if she has any influence to get us the information or the crystals in the cave?
Uh, Emily goes and says,
Yes, I
"Sure,
can ask.
you may call me your friend."
I'm gonna ask about the thing Crafter just said.
Well, as for the crystals, I am sure that my father in there will not mind me taking crystals. Uh, as for any information, it would depend on what information you're looking for in particular.
Mainly 3 points the trader mentioned. Like, are these crystals specific to your presence? Because all the other dragons we spoke to yet have only grown around them, so they were dragon specific. So, same question: are these crystals only growing around you because you're here?
Uh, Emily would reply yes, as that it is because she's there, or rather, like more her
The dragon.
father, essentially, like specifically the fact that it's an emerald layer.
Right.
Then I extend the same the trading potential between the trader in that town and here, to simply saying they have a lot of goods and you have a lot of crystals that grow for free. It might be a good trading opportunity to get some goods through stuff that would cost you nothing.
Mm.
I'm
You'd have
gonna.
to ask the kobolds on that part. They're the ones that more deal with that stuff.
That makes sense. Then lastly, let's see, was there any other information that the trader wanted? I think it was just those 3 points.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think we're good. The only thing left is so could we give her am I saying it over well, I'll just say it through whatever proxy. We would like to trade some crabs for a few gems.
We technically already gave her a bag of holding full of crab.
Oh, you gave away your
Yeah.
whole bag?
Yeah, Squishy did.
So wait, you no longer have a bag of holding.
I mean, yes, we do, because technically, Squishy said, "Take as much as you like."
Oh, so he's
Justin
lending the bag.
rechat.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
concerned that you were giving away the storage container because the bag of holding is.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Oh,
talking
not
about Justin.
Crafter.
Sorry, about telling Crafter to go and read the chat. Got it.
Yeah, Crafter.
Yeah, because like
Oh, okay.
Owl currently can't speak, so like they've just been talking in chat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Hands are back.
But yeah, she's probably just been numbing on the crab bit like popcorn.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Then sounds like a good trade. I think we're good. Anyone else got stumped?
I mean, technically, you haven't done the trade because, like, she did, she was offered to take as much as she wanted of the crab.
Oh, so she might not need crab anymore. Oh,
I could say we could get you more crab in exchange for some of those crystals.
I recommend caution. We were already warned once about overfishing the crab. If we're gonna get crab, we should do it somewhere else.
Right. That was the plan.
Okay.
But yeah. So I say
Oh,
we can
wait.
get more crab for later and we can give that to you in exchange for some crystals. In fact, we taught this one tavern owner in another town how to make some dishes with the crab that were very tasty, and we wouldn't mind teaching you too.
I think I would like to know about those dishes. Do you have any other stories as well to add to it?
I got stories. Let me tell you. Oh, right. Am I still over comms or am I in person saying it?
You're not in the room.
Right.
You're not in
Oh, okay, then I advise you guys regale her with the tale of Mr. Teeth and the conquest of the deep seas.
Okay, fine. I'll recite the tale. Do I have to roll anything for that? Like performance or something to be dramatic about it?
If you want to be dramatic specifically, then yes, you would have to roll performance.
Okay, then I'll do that. Ouch.
It's a really engaging tale. So yes, so upon like all of the tales, she does indeed go, and she transfers back into a bat, and then, well, yeah, she transfers into a bat and tells one of you to open up the window.
Oh gosh. So
Actually, wait, no, she just teleports through the window. I almost forgot that she could do that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she just transfers to a bat, and everybody else just sees a bat fly off towards like the petting zoo.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
Did she leave the bag of holding that had leftover crab?
Probably not. She did.
Okay.
She probably ate about like half of the crabs.
So you just see Speedy just go like, "Coast is clear." Reach a claw in and then grab a claw and start nomming.
Just to confirm, Owl's character has ear thing, comms, right?
Yes, he has comms as well.
Okay, cool. Then I am hearing what Owl is saying. Cool.
Well, he's more like he can speak to you from that.
Okay.
It's not automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, Owl would be more like one of Squishy's eyes, but basically, like, close. I mean, if Squishy wants one of his eyes to be in his chest, then, like, yeah, he could technically have it be there, too.
Well, a lot of people need to get something off their chest, so that's not unusual.
But I hate you.
Yeah.
And so you just see like a bat just like carrying in like a couple crystal with like its hind legs. Essentially, just makes like about I'd say probably 3 trips essentially.
That should be enough.
And I just when the first time she shows back up, I just quickly whipped the crab leg that I was nomming on behind my back. So it's like, I wasn't doing anything wrong.
I can stop anytime I want. Stop judging me!
Exactly.
And what's everybody else's reaction to seeing a bat just like fly off towards the cave and then come back with just like a big crystal?
Well, I saw the bat fly away. I wasn't too surprised. I mean, we're in a cave. Though, when I saw the return trip holding several crystals, I'd be like, huh,
Well, it's
Bat
more just
familiars.
it's a singular,
That's-
like, medium-sized crystal. And then it makes
That's
3
a
trips
weird
of
bat.
No,
medium-sized
that's still
crystals.
weird. So I'll say, I wonder if bat familiars are a thing. We'll have to look into that later.
Yeah.
And you guys have no other comments besides that?
Justin's been pretty quiet. What do you think of the bat, Justin?
It's a very weird bat.
Yes, this floor is made of floor.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it? It's just a weird bat?
I don't think we were privy
Weird
to the
bat.
conversation. We are in a cave.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I was
more or
hoping
less
for
not a
something
bad
more-
behavior, except for the carrying stuff, so...
Yeah. I was hoping for something more, like, dramatic or in detail, but okay.
Yeah.
Well, I go over to Justin. So, what is the carrying capacity of a laden bat traveling 50 miles per hour?
That's oddly specific.
Monty Python reference.
Yeah, I got it. I just wanted to see if Justin would continue it, and apparently he did.
I mean, to be fair, if you want to actually know, you can just go and, like, roll nature.
Out of
Nah, it was
curiosity,
more
I just
a
wanna
part of
see
it.
how
I'm
my-
good.
I just want to see how my roll would go if I did that. No.
How about average?
Yeah, you're thinking,
I
like,
would know.
what if
I would know
the
the bat is a bat.
Now I also kinda just want to know how it would go.
Wow.
Okay, I really have fun never failing at anything, built.
Yeah, really. So actually, with you, it's like you look over and it says like, well, think a bat really should be carrying that. How?
I really unintentionally fully into the halflings a very lucky thing.
Oh yeah. By the way, Emily also would requested that you guys opened up the window on the first trip. I assume you guys do.
Okay. Yes. we
Oh,
did.
I do make a comment. We must be near hell. Because it's a bat out of hell.
Oh God! You can stop anytime, and you
I
just
can,
choose
yeah.
not to. You can stop anytime, and you choose not to.
Mhm.
So, what do you all do now?
I think that's a good place to call a session.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait. Squishy double taps his chest and tells them, "My friend Miss Emily has gotten us some gems. She moves as a bat." You just told them.
Oh, this
About
was before
her.
the bat came back. So, yeah.
Well, it's before
Yeah,
the bat
but you
left the
told
second time. But yeah.
We were supposed to keep her a secret.
I mean, to be fair, they don't know that who Miss Emily is.
That is
So
true.
yeah, she's a bat.
Yep.
Fair.
Out of hell.
So he could have said that, and they would have been like, "Who the frick is Miss Emily?" Fair
I mean,
point.
to be fair,
Never mind.
out of character they know, but in character they probably don't know who Emily is. It's just like, oh,
I mean,
that must be
how
Emily.
should we?
Is
We are
Emily huggable?
puppeteering crabs. How should we know?
Is Emily a what?
Is Emily huggable?
Everything is huggable once. You could also hug a tactical nuke once.
You can
I
hug a
would say
cactus.
probably not unhuggable.
Aww.
You can hug a cactus. It just won't end well.
New life goal for Grog. Hug cactus.
Oh, also, by the way, Justin, you'd also know that that bat is flying strangely fast for a bat.
That would kind of go along the lines of how fast could a laden bat travel in a cave.
Yeah. For reference, a bat flies 30 feet, and yeah, the bat you guys are seeing is flying 80.
Damn.
Yeah.
Must
That's
have
the
the
neat part. She
must
keeps
have
her stats.
swift
Oh.
step.
Misty Step.
Did I remove that from the sheet? Right.
Or Longstrider, you're thinking of.
Oh yeah, Longstrider. That was it.
Yeah. Well, I doubt that it's Longstrider. Probably natural. It's all natural.
Mm-hmm. That's I just nod my head, but still raised eyebrow. Yes, yes, sure.
So
I tried to
anybody
make it
else
incredulous.
question the bat?
Well, me and Squishy don't have to.
I don't have to because I know that they're talking to the librarian, and I trust them to stay on task and not seduce the dragon. So
It's
I
not
think we're
Gretchen,
good.
so
Keep in mind, Al, like, people are talking and essentially is more just like you have to specify that you're talking through the eye. Because it will just like automatically translate to like everybody if you go and choose to. But otherwise it's just like, yeah, it's gonna record, but it's not going to do anything else specific besides that.
To me? Okay.
Keep in mind, yeah, even with him speaking, and Squishy and Speedy would not have been hearing that, even with everything else going on. And unless you were speaking and specifically through Comms Crafter, I don't think you were.
Nope, I wasn't.
Yeah.
It was only in proxy chat.
Yeah, so basically like just normal chat.
Yeah.
Like to where everybody can hear it.
Yep. Well, around me, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you want to screenshot this to Crafter, yeah, you can.
No context to him.
Okay. Let's see how well I can interpret it. Go for it. Let's see. The speed and
just roll a natural. Just roll a straight up d20. See how well you.
Okay.
Either that or insight, depending on whichever one you want to do.
Oh, right. Fine. I'll just. There we go.
You have no idea about what's being said.
They are noises. I see that there are noises. I turn to my companion. Guys, I hear a thing. Does anyone know what it is?
And she speech.
And then I find out that it's only being said to me, and it'll be like, I tap my ear. Testing 1 2. You're not coming in very clear. Repeat.
And for reference, no, I'm not gonna screech.
Thank God.
Okay. But can I roll again since I'm trying to interpret?
Okay, apparently Owl did.
Oh, it makes even less sense now.
Yep.
Just static.
Dear. Yeah. I assume that after a bit, or with this, Squishy and Speedy come out holding the gems.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the bag holding with the crabs in it.
Yeah. Of course, before we leave, we say our goodbyes to Miss Emily and promise never to tell what we learned.
She also says, have a good day.
Except for the stuff that we need to tell.
Bye.
You know.
Oh, and Warner about the mimic.
Yes, we did.
Okay, cool.
We warned her about the mimic book that you guys decided to.
We decided nothing. It's a mimic book. I don't know what you're talking about.
We decided nothing. We totally didn't gaslight a normal book into becoming a mimic.
She goes and says, like, if there's a mimic in this library, I will probably know about it at some point.
Hmm.
All right, I gotta go, guys.
Yep.
All right, take care, Crafter.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye.
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 I think
I would assume that she had actually given you the bag of crab before you had left.
Yeah, we got it.
I think the bag of crabs and gaslighting stuff into becoming mimics will be a running gag for a while.
No, more the bag of crabs, less the gaslighting into a book into becoming a mimic.
Maybe we will try it with a different book.
That depends on whether or not you find a book with sentience.
I want to gaslight a rock into becoming a mimic.
I was thinking the same for a tree.
Okay, the awakened tree, yeah, you might be more likely to find. But as for like a rock,
how about first casting talk to that on his corpse and then gaslighting the corpse into becoming a mimic? Not.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But nah.
Yeah, true. If you find a sentient rock, then you can convince it. Otherwise, the rock is just gonna, be a rock.
Well, wait a minute. A book isn't sentient either.
Yes, it is. It's an enchanted book with sentience.
Yes. Lucas just rolled so high on intimidation that's like, you know what? Screw it. It's a living book. It's absolutely terrifying.
Okay, fair enough.
He scared the book into telling him what he wanted to know.
Okay,
exactly.
And then we went from there.
So, in short, because I was under the impression we were talking about a regular old book. No, it's not a regular old book. Got it.
Yeah.
Either way, good read. Yeah. A good read and a good bite off of your hand. Yay!
Yeah. And now also the reason we went to see a mimic colony.
Yay!
Whoops.
Yep. Whoops, indeed.
Stuff happened, and now we have a mimic problem.
By the way, did anyone see the new creature they added to the upcoming D&D revised version of the I think it's the Monster Manual?
No, I have not.
They're making a freaking haunted house as a creature.
So basically a mimic.
I can have my haunted gazebo now.
I was thinking a warehouse, not like something you store stuff in, but you see where I'm going. I won't continue talking.
Yeah, neither of those things. Not a warehouse, not a mimic. It's a house that has been possessed by a spirit. And yes, you can create that.
I like my idea more.
In D&D with that. Yes, Owl. Exactly.
I like
it
my idea more. Just imagine every full moon you turn into a murderous house.
I mean, to be fair, that's fun too. But no, the creature is literally a haunted house. A house that has become alive because of a spirit that has possessed it.
With Owl on this, Monster House is real.
Yeah, I know.
Warehouse, so does it mean somebody turns into a house every full moon? It does now!
Don't worry, at some point I'll probably make a warehouse. Whether or not I throw it at you guys, no idea.
I should really stop opening my mouth before I talk, before I think.
Trying to get that off my chest because it's been bugging me for a while. It's like, oh dear God.
I mean, I could also make a house mimic and nothing else in the there's some book that mentions the fact that, oh yeah, by the way, mimic colonies exist, so therefore some of the mimics in that mimic colony could be the houses. Yay!
I mean, it's not the first time someone made a house a mimic, but again, this idea is not a mimic.
Everything is a mimic if you think about it.
Yeah.
No, it is a house that has been possessed by a spirit.
No,
so it's not a mimic
everything
at all.
could be a mimic. Your house could be a mimic. The straws that you drink out of could be a mimic. The containers for drinks could be a mimic too.
The bag of crabs could be a lot of mimics.
True.
Yes, but I don't think a spirit can be a mimic because a mimic has to be able to mimic something that is physical. And a spirit is not of the physical thing.
I mean, we were talking about a house being a mimic, so.
But that's physical.
Yeah, exactly.
And I wasn't talking about a mimic house. Again, I was talking about a regular old house that was possessed by a spirit. That's what they're bringing to D&D.
Yeah, I was saying that I could just make a house mimic.
Okay.
Could make a bag of holding mimic.
Oh god.
You could make a random pebble on the road mimic.
Again, apparently the pebble has to be sentient according to Gordon.
I mean, to be fair, if the pebble was actually a mimic, then yeah, it would definitely be a mimic. It would be able to talk to you. Or at least to other mimics.
Oh, going into that, we have a barbarian thing. You could make a mug of ale a mimic, and the barbarian just intimidates it into staying a mug until he finishes his drink.
Fair enough, yeah.
That's hilarious. It's like, could really smell.
Don't you dare to spill my beer.
Picks up the mug that's the mimic. Mimic opens its jaws at the top, and it's like, don't! He's like, okay. It just starts drinking out of the mimic.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Very much if a mimic has lived long enough, it can actually speak common and speak normally. Yep. I believe that it's mainly shown via the horde mimic, which actually does speak common.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So we're done with this session?
Yeah, I would say so. Unless you guys have something else that you guys want to do, like, before we head out.
Nope, I'm good.
Nope.
Sure. Yeah. They could become living armor if you wanted to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Have a good day, y'all. Okay, so for those that are curious, I do have things to say about this, but not for the reasons that you think. So first off, there was the baby thing where they hated bows. I believe I talked about. I believe I talked before about like, oh hey yeah, like they hate bows in particular. I forget whether I mentioned the fact that because they're babies, they just think of height, think go back, think shoot forward, or that bow. So that's part of why I felt like they hated crossbows too, even though they were more told that bows are evil. Now, that said, why do I bring that up? Well, there's definitely a bit of things to go on. So, I wanted to talk about some things they missed out on, essentially. Now, obviously, I didn't get the full list. Kind of glad I didn't get the full list because, yeah, hi. I did forget to say to Wretched that he had a random sword that he had no idea, but yeah. Lucas, I placed on a random shield. I just straight up don't think that he noticed the fact that I had a shield on there. Now that I think about it, I should have mentioned that, yeah, I think that attunement actually just worked with a short rest. So, yeah. Wait, you can attune during a short rest? Yeah. Uh. Uh. Okay, fair enough. Interesting to note that. Uh, I figured that they were going to mention about something with it, but yeah, I should have mentioned that because the fact that like they could technically have gotten the items. Um. Oh, actually, I do know about what about something that they were going to moose out on. So here is what was in the dungeon that they went and passed all over. So keep in mind, because they passed, I don't think that they're going to hear about any of this before, they go off to doing other things. They might come back later. So do note, they do have a chance to come back for this. However, at that same time, they have to go in to the dragon area. So they're probably going to be fighting the same dragons that basically said, "Hi, I'm going to kick your ass," and kick their ass they did. Power to them. I'll probably give them a level up, so they'll be like level 9 or so next week. Ball I might level up to 9. I don't even know. Because like the player with that is busy, but like everybody else is there. Anyway. Okay, so one, I have a new headset. Do keep that in mind for later sessions. But yeah, I actually wanted to correct something. So I do say that they will be level 9 in this. Yeah, I forgot about that. I, next week they'll still be level 8, and I kind of forgot to alert them. And we got to the session, and I remembered it's like, oh frick, we'll just do it next week. They still get it at this point, but like they don't get access to level up until literally the following week. Now, I did talk about ball. I had not leveled up ball at that point. I still have not leveled up ball. However, I will tell you about something interesting that is with the level up. So, keep in mind with this character, it is still ultimately at different players. If they decide to come back, they are free to do it. If I picked a spell that they say, no, this character would totally have not. Now, they said that, they've closed off the DM, so I can't ask them about it at all. I'm going to go forward with this idea because I feel it makes most fitting and also probably makes for a little bit more interesting situations. So, obviously, they're a wizard. I'm going to level them up in wizard because why not? So, a couple things that I feel that they probably would pick. They have said that they would pick uh, essentially like rocks and stuff. So I figured that this would be a little interesting thing, cause and nothing else, then they can make like little stone statues themselves. Depending on if they can make it not be like more than like 5 feet. Actually, I guess that by technicality they could make a uh somewhat small statue of like them doing something with the other character or with the NPC, but it is whatever. It's how they decide to use it would be up to them. Uh, and I would personally do things more fitting. Now, there are ball wizards, so the other thing that I picked, at least for level 9, is teleportation circle. So yes, the when you see ball in the next town, she'll probably have teleportation circle. Now, something that I didn't really consider, but I do say that it would be totally possible and kind of interesting that this would go on. So, for those that don't know, wizards can add to their spell list. Now, why did I bring that up? I say it's decently impossible for this spell to be on her list. Now, how would she get this on her list when she only picks 2? Well, uh, as you know with this, as you can fail wisdom saves. So you can and essentially go and just choose to fail any sort of saving throw. So, I feel that the character Lilith might go and buy a spell scroll for Dominate Person. Why? And how does that relate to Ball? Well, I assume she would give it to Ball, so that Ball, anytime Ball wants to, Ball can cast Dominate Person on Lilith, and basically, if Ball ever desires Lilith to do something, and Ball can indeed force Lilith to do it. Now, might be something 18 plus that I'm not going to get into. Lilith, yeah, she would definitely do that. She would do it regardless as if Ball actually used Dominate Person or not. But if it made her more like, yeah, if Dominate Person made Ball more willing to do that type of stuff with Lilith, honestly, Lilith doesn't care. It'll be fine for her too. She is absolutely that way. None of these other spells, I'll be real, actually are really that interesting for somebody that goes with balls, essentially. So yeah, that's basically her spell list. I do apologize for yeah, I do apologize to my players for forgetting, but like, yeah, all of them are leveled up now. I think some notable exceptions are, I think Kriv doesn't have the level up. Grog doesn't have the level up. I think. I know Ratchet doesn't have the level up, but I'll get with him today to do that. So yeah. And then obviously like the ones that are dead or that are kind of like incapable to act. Yeah, all of them don't have any sort of like level up done. Mainly because it's like, why level up a character if they're not ever going to be used? So, it is what it is. Uh, that's basically all that I wanted to bring up. Because like I did see a note about the level up, and yeah, I kind of don't want you all to be expecting something that casually doesn't happen. But yeah, it is what it is. Do note that if you're curious about this map, yeah, it's the world map. So yeah, this is literally what it is. It's just the towns and stuff. Like, I now whether Queenstown is a mimic village, or not, I'm going to leave that as a question for next one, because I believe I forget whether it's this session or if it's the next session that they have Goldfish Memory. I forget. Cause like yeah, this was supposed to have gone up on the 9th for reference. I forgot about it. I forgot about editing and uploading it, so didn't get uploaded on the 9th. I do have another thing for for session 34. So yeah, session 34 will be another one where it's like it goes up on the Sunday, and then there's something else that goes up on like the either or there's something that goes up either on the 30 onto like the next day, or if it'll be on Saturday. I forget which one, but yeah, something will happen, and I'll probably gotta see about whether or not Wretched is free to do the level up, and then kind of like deal with it. What he's gonna pick, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I honestly don't know what he's gonna pick because he has Rogue 3, a Sorcerer 5. He's already got Fireball. I don't know about what else he's gonna do. So, I mean, maybe he does like Warlock or something else, but or even like a more melee thing so that he has like more HP. But we'll see. That's for him to know. And basically anybody watching this will see in about like I think 3 weeks. Because like currently it's the 10th. So next week will be 34. We did session 35. So yeah, 36 in about like 2 weeks. Oh, sorry, 3 weeks. So yeah, hope you have fun. And I'll try to get this up on the 11th. You'll see whether or not I actually did get it up on the 11th, but it is what it is. So, as mentioned, Emily is just kind of usually shy and terrified of everybody. So, why did I go and say that she didn't really care too much about the crabs? Well, that kind of goes with the fact that she's an emerald dragon. Because, you see, whereas, like, some dragons are specified on specific attributes. They like specifically some attributes. Now, I rolled it on Emily. Straight up, I forgot about the fact of how she would be. So, like, honestly, the fact that she was knowledge, or like knowledge, perfectly fine. That was perfectly understandable. That's actually how she would be. But anyway, that said, actually, to be fair, I might want to expand that list at some point. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway, so she liked knowledge. That is actually very typical of emerald dragons. So here's the main things about the gym giants that they've dealt with. So they've dealt with an emerald. They've dealt with a sapphire. They've just now dealt with the emerald. And then they've dealt with the topaz. So, amethyst is basically all about courage. So you run away from a fight, you back down from challenge, and you go and do anything that is not really courageous. Yeah, the amethyst dragon is probably not going to be looking too kindly. However, if you do feats of courage, then yeah, it's probably going to look a little bit more favorably on you. Sapphire ones, basically think of a gold digger. Sophia especially. Emily is kind of an informant. Emerald dragons typically like to be hidden away out of normal sight. So that's the main reason why she transformed into a bat. Now, as for what kept doing the other stuff, so like the other wisdom saves. Well, obviously, it's an emerald dragon. Now, which emerald dragon is it? Well, Oh, actually, I guess I'll go and save the topaz. Like topaz for reference, it just kind of likes things to go and complain about. It likes destruction too. So you give it bombs and stuff, it probably will like you too. Anyway, so back to what actually attacked them in the lair, and what did they miss out on in here. So, first off, the thing that attacked them was the boss of the dungeon. Because, interesting enough, like, this being added 1 for being in its lair. Because technically, yes, Wyrmlings as Gym Dragons can actually have lairs. Why? I don't know. Why they add only 1? I don't know either. Like, this thing just straight up says, like, oh, hey, by the way, this thing that goes in is CR2 with having, like, 5d6 on a 5 to 6. And then has, like, a, well, by the way, that's also a DC 12 for the 5 to 6. And it's, like, 1d10 plus 2 and then 1d6. Like, it is literally doing about a Wyrmlings. Like, it, like, on average, actually, let me look about the average stuff. Okay, so, this thing, keep in mind, it has to be lucky enough to go and get that 5 to 6. So it's not likely to go and get it back every single turn. The lair action, which you can do every, like, 2 turns, does, on average, 22 damage. So, yeah. How that only adds 1, I don't know. But, yeah. Like I said, anything here, literally could have done it. However, something that I don't think that they thought to do was check around to see where a bat was most likely around here, hanging from the ceiling. Which, to be fair enough. Like, if they had just said, like, hey, I want to look around to see if what might have done it. If they didn't say that, I apologize. As I feared that they would have rolled perception, because I would just straight up said, like, yeah, that's a perception check. So, and nothing else. So I would have asked them about what the check was. Because, yeah, I definitely have learned that, like 6 or 7 is definitely probably the limit. If we go and get an 8th that is, like, consistent, yeah, I'll probably want to break up the group into, like, 2 different smaller groups. Because, like, I can plan for, like the same game, basically. And they're just doing, like, 2 different things, essentially. And so, like, one might be, like, say, yeah, like, where would places be? So, like, yeah, like, some group might be over in, like, Yarford, and then the current group is, like, over in Death Star, essentially. Like, I don't mind that type of thing. That's perfectly fine. But, yeah. It is what it is. Like I said, the person was just casually there, just casually messing with them. He's done it. I feel like I feel like the last session he did it too. I could be wrong on that. But yeah. As for some other things that they did actually miss. Now, at least this is what I wrote down. So, Lucas, I actually was planning to go give him a special battle axe. So, what battle axe was it? Well, it was specifically going to be an Archeron one. So, I'm going to just take up the blade because it's whatever. It's basically going to be the same thing. But, what does this do? Well, it would be a black battle axe that would basically give him a +1. So you'd have 2 +1 battle axes, and it would be to attack and damage rolls. Essentially, he gets that no matter what. And while it's on him, he's immune to effects that turn undead, essentially. Now, it would gain Dark Blessing upon attunement, to where he could go and get 1d4 +4 temporary hit points, and it can be used till the next dawn. And then when he hits a creature, he can fill the target with Unsettling Dread, to where he has disadvantage on the next saving throw, before the end of his next turn. The creature is immune to it if it's immune to fright, and he can't use it after the next dawn. So that was one thing they missed. I had 4 other things. For Joker, specifically Speedy, I actually did have 2. Actually, yeah, I guess that would be 6. So, I was planning to go and give him here the Amulet of Health. So, why an Amulet of Health? Well, it would temporarily give him... Hold on, let me calculate how much HP it would give. So, yeah, while he's attuned to the Amulet of Health, because I believe it does require attunement, he would actually get 80 health, essentially, temporarily. His HP would technically be 80, so, I would probably set it to 80, and just, keep making sure that it's, +16, essentially. I just would have to remember that his HP is actually +2, or would be +2 more, but, yeah. Now, what was the second thing I gave him? There's a bunch of people that I was going to be doing for a Christmas event around the 22nd. Wait, hold on, let me confirm my dates. Okay, so it was the 21st of December, but obviously plans fell through. I had to leave by that point, so obviously I couldn't run a session that day. So basically the map that was going to be planned for Sunday got basically thrown out the window because we're going to be gone for 2 weeks? Oh, frick. I need to start recording. I can't have time to do that. So, obviously, I didn't have time to do it. We just moved on. This one, I didn't want to go and, once I got back, go and just, immediately deter from the session and, bring us to, a Christmas event when it wasn't even remotely close to Christmas. So it's yeah, I just gave up and I was going to just give them... I was going to give them the items with, a minor curse. Once they take the effect once, honestly, they could just do the remove curse thing and, yeah, I wouldn't... I would just let them remove the curse. Not really be an issue, essentially. So, loses double damage from a chosen range attack once it activates once. Okay, remove curse, no longer there. Same thing with Wretched with the double damage, but it is what it is. Anyway, moving on. So, for Justin, he is a cleric, so he would actually be... Actually, yeah, I think it would be just... the only ones that could use it would be a Joker and Justin. But I was planning to use it as a Amulet of Devout +2. That way, his saving throw things, such as Toll the Dead, are actually up to more. So, hi. There it is. Obviously, that's not there. Now, Chell would not have been here to have gotten it anyway, but I was planning to give him a Battering Shield. Well, actually, I guess that Chell was here. It's just that, he wasn't there for much. I assume that he was Izzy essentially, but yeah, it is what it is. As for Owl, I was planning to young give him the braces of defense. Now, what did I plan to give to Crafter and to Wretched? I'll be real. I hadn't thought that far. I was planning this like right before the session because uh you know what? Yeah, I should probably plan the loot because I didn't do that previously, and yeah, um, kind of good that I just rushed it anyway because it is what it is. So, uh, to any players watching this, do note, you are free to come back here if you want, if you so choose. However, that said, I will be real. All this stuff might be, you know, like changed up. Hold on, let me check if somebody's done this. Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna use Justin's as an example. Like, there's no notes here. Same thing with anybody, or with everybody's things. Like, honestly, I'll be real. If somebody did like, uh, magic, item, wish list, is like, uh, relative. I'm gonna delete the thing here. But yeah, like for example, if he wants to be funny and just do like, "Hi, here's the Bellator kind," like I want that. Then yeah, I might have some of those things in there more. Kind of just depends on like how is everybody and what is everybody doing. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh, right. Also, so for reference on why I said it was important for this that it was not up yet. Well, the reason why I said it was important is when you stabilize a creature, it has like you roll a d4, and then it will be that many hours before it comes back. So, if it had not won, that would have been very, very bad for them. Because that meant right after the short rest ended, one of the dragons that got annoyed at them was going to come back up. And at that point, yeah, it probably was going to start attacking. Because funny enough, if something is down, yeah, I might go and attack it after. So, yeah. It makes a whole lot of sense that it would probably immediately attack them. As for this one right here, that one would have been safe. They were free to kind of leave that one there. It was wrapped up, I assume. Actually, I should have probably did. Like I assume that they wrapped it up tightly, like basically just made it so its wings are there. I could have run check, but it is what it is. I assume that basically it just casually knew like, yeah, I'm still badly hurt. I don't think that like I'm gonna win against this set essentially. So yeah, I mean the other one probably would have flown in, and it's like, let's see, 6 people. Shoot. Time to backtrack. Actually, it would have been like, yeah, it would have been about like 5 people essentially. So it's like either way, like 5, 6 people, sorry, 5 to 7 people, it's like, yeah, it probably would have just casually fled after that. It's like, yeah, no, I don't like those odds. But yeah, like, as for why these things attacked, I don't know if I have a story reason for why those things didn't attack. This one I do know that was knowledgeable, but like, when it's 4v1, yeah, I assume that it's just much more that like, they probably just assumed that it's like, okay, so no weapons out, just open arms and stuff. What's going on with him? Like, I feel like it was probably like a little bit more of an information gathering thing, but like, really, I will be real. That's the only sort of reason I have for why they didn't attack. This one I definitely do know. Like, yeah, like it very much would look at him and it's like, yeah, I don't care what you're doing. If I want you dead, I'm murdering you. You cannot win. But yeah. In case you're curious, for reference, and no, this dragon can actually transform. Emily is the first stage of Emerald Dragon that actually can transform. So like I do have 2 stat sheets for her. Do not really ask me why I went and removed the other thing from her, but yeah, it is what it is. So, that's part of why she was bad. I assume that, like, she probably would have been like somewhat hidden, essentially. So like they just check the room. Is like, how? Where is? There's nobody here. Because keep in mind, on the opposite turns to where she is doing any sort of damage, she can turn invisible. Because that's why I call an Emerald Dragon an Ancient Mosquito Dragon. Because, like, it's very fast. It has 180 movement. So it could be a bat, for example. A bat would still let it retain, would let her retain the flying speed. And on initiative 20, she just choose to be invisible, like straight up. No check needed. She can literally attack while invisible, so she can do straight up a breath of attack and then move 80 feet, and still stay invisible. By the way, so like it's insane. Like she's basically literally a mosquito. If a ancient like if a Emerald Dragon wants you dead, especially if it is essentially like an adult or an ancient one, that thing's terrifying. It can do damage on 20. It can also do like it can make you attack your friends on 20. Like, there's a reason that I say that this is the one that I'm most terrified to fight. I don't care about what the frick is the most powerful one, because by technicality, this is like I think that the only thing weaker than this is actually the crystal. I think the amethyst is actually technically supposedly the strongest. I think sapphire's after that. I think topaz is third. Emerald is fourth, and then I know crystal is last, essentially. But like, yeah, honestly, I'll be real. Gym dragons are definitely terrifying. The emerald ones are probably most terrifying. It's decently a good thing for players that like they are typically more information heavy. So like, for example, they just honestly, the thing that they more concerned themselves, like honestly, just the information and giving up some gems for it. It's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, I don't mind. Uh, literally just get a bunch of gems and like do everything for that. It's like, yeah, why not? You guys gave us plenty of information, and like, uh, honestly, of the gym dragons, for those that picked up on it, Emily is the informant. The boss of the dungeon that they never noticed, for reference, is also like those two are the main informants of like the dragons in the area. So like if there's something exceptionally dangerous, as the dragons would probably uh be met up and will meet up or at least start alerting like saying, hey, yeah, by the way, well, we all need to meet up with insert thing here, and then yeah, they'll meet up essentially, stuff like that, and probably exchange information. Typically, like Emily, yeah, like typically Emily or Aria, will have the information for them. But yeah. Uh, Now to be fair, I do have a different thing talking about that, but yeah, we still haven't gotten to where like it'll be fully applied. I think now is when I actually start planning because yeah, there's a specific thing that is about to go on, and yeah, definitely is going to be interesting to see. But yeah, that's for another day. Uh, I thank you all so much for watching and this. I didn't mind not ending it on the other one because, on the other recording, because I knew for a fact that I was going to do this. I figured I had things to say on it. But yeah, uh, like I'm very curious to see about what Squishy returns to say to Emily. Uh, oh, actually, uh, for reference on this, because for those that know, uh, I do classify the dragons as choosing their forms. So by technicality, when Emily transforms, she chooses to look like this. Now, why does she look like that when she doesn't like having attention? Well, the dress is kind of her own choosing. Hair, glasses, well, yeah, the hair and the glasses, as well as the eye color. That's all of her own choosing. As for her body shape, yeah, I feel that her father casually was teaching her how to transform into something like that, so that she would be looking that way in public, to where she would hopefully attract the attention of somebody she would like, and then leave his lair. Because something that is noting is Emily is the only one of the dragon set that has yet to leave their parents' lair. Dragons, once they turn adults, should leave their lair. Now, what happens with that? No idea. But once they turn adults, they should find their own lair, or find some place that's empty that, you know, they can just classify as home. Like, it doesn't have to be like a true lair. Just has to be like at least a home that they can, and casually meet. It could be in the same place basically, so like in the same town, but basically like uh, as long as they're not like you know in the layer specifically. That's usually how gym dragons are. Some are not, but typically, yeah, they typically prefer to, you know, uh, have separate layers. The females will probably be like, yeah, sure, you can stay here. I don't mind. Uh, you're like my son slash daughter. I don't mind. But the fathers, yeah, they definitely want their young to leave their lair, unless they usually need to specifically have help defending their lair, or for insert reason here, or B, they just basically want help murdering. Well, basically just want help like defending their lair, just in case of things like this. But yeah, so Emily is basically too old to stay in the lair. At least that's her dad's decision. So that's why the father pretty much wanted her out, even though yeah, he knew like yeah, pretty much they were probably not going to be likely to get her out of the lair. However, they did. It's like literally take whatever you want. You got her out of my lair. I don't care. Uh, like you can very much confirm that she's gonna leave with you, right? It's like, yeah. It's like, okay, cool. Take whatever you want. Like he literally is that way. He literally does not care. It's like you have a bow. He hates bows. He will literally look at you and it's like, my daughter loves you, right? It's like, yeah. It's like, you are lucky that my daughter loves you. Otherwise, I would straight up be trying to murder you right now, and specifically you. The rest of you, I don't care about. I would just care about you. I absolutely hate you, but if my daughter loves you, then I don't care. You get her out of here, and I will look the other way and not murder you. That's straight up how he is. So, that's kind of what the other dragon was referring to. But yeah, all in all, I do very much enjoy the various dragons. But yeah, how soon they get to meeting the crystal one? No idea. But they are interested in dealing with the crystal dragon. Well, I certainly will have things for them. Whether or not they'll enjoy it, that's another story. But yeah, it is what it is. So, I will ultimately see everyone when I next see you all.